Utah Royals on KMYU.
They're the new kids on the block out in Tooele. Deseret Peak is less than 4 miles away from Tooele High School, and that makes them instant rivals. The Golden Eagles are a young group, and they're led by junior quarterback Carter Stroyek. But behind quarterback Gus Pater and his favorite target Maverick Charleston, those Buffaloes have one goal: to show the newbies who's boss. It's a battle for Tooele County bragging rights as we welcome the newest team to the broadcast family on Thursday Night Lights. And we welcome you out to the Tooele Valley for a little Thursday night football action. A brand new school, Deseret Peak, hosting their rivals just 4 miles to the north, Tooele, the Buffaloes. Dave Fox along with Frank Dolce, Alumna Harrington off tonight. So you have double duty. You're in the Mac Shack and you're on the sideline.
As is usual.
I hope your lateral movement is good.
Oh, it's very good.
Let's talk first about Tooele and quarterback Gus Pater. He's the guy that makes it all go for the Buffs.
Well, he is the signal caller. The truth is, this is a football team in Tooele that likes to establish the run game. They want to establish the line of scrimmage and then give their quarterback an opportunity to work off of that.
On the other side of the ball, a brand new school means no seniors. They are all underclassmen. But it starts with Carter Stroyek at quarterback.
Well, to be fair, this is a team that has struggled throwing the football. They've been pretty good about moving the ball between the 20s. But the thing they need to do tonight is eliminate the mistakes. And when they're in the red zone, punch the ball in. They haven't been able to do that quite yet this year.
And mistakes is what young teams do.
Absolutely.
So we'll see if they can. They're probably a little fired up facing their rivals. As I said, Tooele just 4 miles away. All right, settle in. We got this game coming your way right now. Should be a good night of football. Tooele at Deseret Peak. And it's coming your way next on KMYU and KJazz TV.
RC Willey has everything you need to make your home more comfortable. From cozy sofas to stylish bedroom sets, our wide selection helps you personalize your space, one piece or one room at a time. Hurry, Labor Day savings ends soon. Enjoy store-wide savings at RC Willey.
Some shops, they just give you an oil change and send you on your way.
But at Master Auto Tech, our master service goes beyond that.
Our master service package includes premium oil, full digital inspection, tire rotation, fluid top-offs, and a brake check.
Plus, BG EPR to clean the sludge out of your engine.
And BG MOA to extend engine life and performance.
Getting the master service means you're going to be doing it less often, saving you money over time.
So come down and ask for the master service. It's not just an oil change, it's peace of mind.
Your trusted, helpful expert, Master Auto Tech.
McGee's Stamp and Trophy is Utah's #1 awards and engraving company. McGee's will help you brand your business and recognize the people who make it a success. McGee's has a passion for excellence that will make your accolades more meaningful. From custom-cut acrylics and crystal awards to framing, engraving, and sports memorabilia. If you can dream it, we can achieve it. Let McGee's take care of all of your awards and recognition needs. McGee's Stamp and Trophy in Orem, American Fork, and Salt Lake City.
Let's go take some turns. A common phrase at a university at the foot of some of the best snow-covered mountains in the world. Another common phrase on the University of Utah campus: unsurpassed societal impact. Sure, it's lofty, but it motivates the care in our hospitals, the research in our labs across campus, and the real-world applications of our breakthroughs. Innovation and impact. It's what you get from a university that is always looking up.
RC Willie makes it easy to buy now and pay over time with flexible financing, including 0 and low interest plans. Whether it's a new refrigerator or fresh carpet, choose low monthly payments that fit your budget. Shop and save today. Hurry, Labor Day savings ends soon at RC Willie.
They're the new kids on the block out in Tooele. Deseret Peak is less than 4 miles away from Tooele.
Okay, I'll start talking. Someone's got to tell me to talk.
All right, we are live here. Sorry, we've got a lot of technical issues tonight that we're going to be dealing with, but we're excited to try to get this thing going for you. There's Tooele Willie Matagi, the head coach for the Tooele Buffs. He was a Stansbury assistant, oddly enough. So was Cooper Buckheimer, the head coach for Deseret Peak. So both of the coaches that we're seeing tonight were actually assistant coaches at Stansbury High School. And, of course, for Cooper Buckheimer, it's leading a brand new school in the Golden Eagles of Deseret Peak. And this facility, I got to tell you, is absolutely stunning. It is just really beautiful. And I'll just tell our truck, when you want me to do something, put it on the screen. Because we have zero communication. Just by way of a brief explanation, the production truck we usually use is out of town, and we have a borrowed truck, and it's got some issues. But hopefully everybody's hearing, and we are about ready to go and underway out here in Tooele as the Golden Eagles will have the football first, and that kick sails into the end zone for a Victor's Tires touchback. And we'll take a look at the players or the keys to the game for this game for Tooele. Defensive domination. You got to have that defense. They've been really good. Defense coordinator Herc Latu is the guy for Deseret Peak. Firm foundation. Just get out there, do what you do, and try to keep it rolling. So first down for the Golden Eagles, and at quarterback, it's number 7, Carter Stroik. There are no seniors on this team this year. It's a first-year school. They have no seniors. They are all sophomores and juniors, and they run that little bit of that triple option. And on the first carry, that defensive line by the Buffs, they run that 3-4 defense, and it is a tough one. Players to watch for the Golden Eagles, Carter Stroik. We just talked about him. Cruz Anderson, 30 rushes this year, 43 yards receiving, so he does it all. And Cody Jensen, he is their leading receiver with 131 yards receiving. So a loss of 2, and it's second down and 12. Stroik again gives off Titan Washburn. Washburn's got good yardage all the way down to the 30-yard line, and that, if they spot it on the 30, and they will, is a strong auto first down, so the offense already moving. Let's take a look at the players to watch, brought to you by Robert DeBry. For the Buffaloes defense, Vainuku, the junior, leads the team with 12 tackles, a sack, and an interception. Pahulu, 14 tackles, and Luke Dixon, 8 tackles and 2 sacks. And here we go the other direction. They're going to try to keep him off balance. Cruz Anderson, I mentioned he has receptions and he has carries, and he comes up with a carry there. So no gain on that carry. Cooper Buckheimer, the head coach, is also the defensive coordinator. The offensive coordinator is Tyler Garcia. You see him there talking to Carter Stroyek. That's fine. This is my headset, by the way. I don't know if it matters.
We're hearing you. I'm trying to get you sound.
2nd down and 4. And cutting it inside, just getting tripped up is Washburn. He'll get a couple, so a 3rd and 2 coming. Hey, can they hear the other headset too? Frank's going to come up right here in just a second. So 3rd and 2. Stroyek keeps it, and Stroyek's going to take off, and he's got the first down and more. Carter Stroyek all the way across midfield down near the 40. $18 yards on the pickup. Again, trying to keep him off balance. Cruz Anderson. Oh, missing the tackle is Quade Vowles, and Anderson gets back near the original line of scrimmage. Nine minutes to play here in the first quarter of this game. Now I can hear Cruz Anderson, the junior, because there are no seniors, so you consider him an upperclassman. Again, counterplay, and Eli Overman. But a timeout was taken by Tooele, or excuse me, Deseret Peak, before that ball was snapped. There's Paul Binns. He is the referee tonight.
Thank you.
So this Deseret Peak offense, again, they're learning on the fly. This team just put together the first year of existence, and they've only scored 9 points in 3 games. And in fact, that was all 9 against North St. Pete. They have not won a game yet. They're young, they're new, they're struggling, but they're figuring it out. They got the right guy to lead them in Cooper Buckhammer. All right, 2nd down 11, back from timeout. Stroyek looking, and Stroyek gets out of a couple of tackles, and good yardage for Carter Stroyek, reaching ahead. Much more manageable 3rd down coming. Tyler Garcia sending in this play. The team's only averaging about 57 yards per game passing, under 100 yards per game rushing, and averaging just 3 points per game. Part of being new. Stroyek gives off Eli Overman, and Overman not only has a first down, but he's approaching the red zone. $14 yards on the carry for Overman. So it's been a good drive to start things. Again, going around the left side, Cruz Anderson. He's knocked out of bounds just shy of the 20. And already on this drive alone, Deseret Peak has piled up 58 yards
of offense, and it's all rushing. There's Cruz Anderson, the junior. 2nd and 6. Here goes Stroyek, and Stroyek into the University of Utah red zone, and he's into the end zone. A touchdown. And how about that? 22-yard touchdown for the Golden Eagles. So Carter Stroyek, with his first touchdown of the season, point after, goes terribly wrong, and they'll drop him, so it'll be 6 points for the home team. Deseret Peak, they are on the board, thanks to the running from Carter Stroyek. And they lead it 6-0 on America First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights.
Let's see, string cheese, ooh, soda.
Surprise! You have a brother.
Hi. Whoa. Why didn't you tell me before?
Well, we just got him.
For opening a new account at America First Credit Union.
Which, surprise number 2, you're moving out and living at America First.
Huh?
Get your money working. For a limited time, new members get a cash bonus when they open a checking account.
It's in the thrill of starting strong, making gains. It's the real connections in between. It's in the satisfaction of being on the move. That brilliant feeling of getting somewhere.
Now it's back. We are back. Tooele Deseret Peak here. And Deseret Peak gets on the board first. They go 10 plays, 80 yards, 22. Yo. Trying to get Frank to pay attention, put his headset on. 10 plays, 80 yards, 22-yard TD run by Stroyek. How about that? And that's got to give them a little boost as they come into this game without a win this year and playing their rivals. And a lot of guys, obviously, they know because this school broke off of Tooele.
Well, we talked to Coach Buckhammer before the game. That was the thing he said, is they've been moving the ball pretty well up and down the field between the 20s, but kept making a mistake as they got into scoring position, and tonight they cleared up the mistake. What a nice opening drive.
Yeah, that was beautiful. And the only real mistake they had was the point after. But other than that,
outside of that,
yeah. So now Tooele gets their first shot at the football. Head coach is Tooele Willie Matagi. You talked to him before the game. Both these coaches I mentioned, Frank, former assistants at Stansbury. And how about this little squibber? But it is fielded safely by Caden Schultz. And Caden Schultz take it down to the 40-yard line.
Well, when we just saw a 23-yard return on that. We just saw a week ago how that squib kick really affected the game. And I wonder if that's going to be, especially if a guy can't put it in the end zone consistently, just hit that squib kick down there. You never know if you're going to recover it down in scoring position.
So first down for Tooele, and Gus Pater is the quarterback, and they like a heavy dose of running too, just like Deseret Peak does. Let's take a look at our players to watch for the Tooele offense. Pater, the quarterback, 348 yards passing this season. Maverick, he's leading receiver. Look at that. He has 348 yards passing and 4 touchdowns, and all 4 touchdowns are to Maverick, and most of the yardage is to
300
Maverick.
of the 348.
And then Eric Rojas as well. another one of his receivers who also has a lot of carries. So on 2nd and 5, they keep it on the ground, and it's another first down for Tooele. Take a look at our defensive players to watch, brought to you by Robert J. DeBry, Titan Washburn, Cruz Anderson. We saw him on offense and defense. There he is. That's how good he is, Frank.
Oh, yeah.
And Todd Atkin.
Yeah, I love high school. I love the two-way players. You get a lot of those guys.
Pater,
good one.
Going deep, and Pater downfield. The ball tipped away at the last minute. He was going for Maverick, his favorite target, but good coverage that time by Andrew Harris.
We'll see it on the replay here. This is a very good pass. Coverage is tight, but I think that ball should have been caught off of the fingertips of Clarelson.
Clarelson. Got to get that right. So 2nd down, 10. And we might have had some movement, and we did. So give them a bonus of 5 yards.
But I'm sure you've talked about it, but it's worth mentioning again. This facility,
it's unbelievable.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, it's like a college.
Unbelievable.
We're in the coach's offices where we're broadcasting from, and it's beautiful. They'll keep it on the ground here and get pretty good yardage on 2nd down. So a 3rd and short coming up.
That's Vainuku on the carry just off the left-hand side. And this is what Tooele wants to do, establish the run game. And this is exactly where they want to be. 3rd and short. Very manageable 3rd down. And 4-down territory if they need to go for it.
And if you got a big guy like Vainuku in the backfield, 6'2", 232 pounds.
Oh, shit. He's a wrecking ball back there.
3rd and a yard. And they're going to throw it. And Pater looking downfield, wide open. Far side of the field, and that's going to go to the end zone. Caden Schutz with the touchdown.
Well, I agree with you. 39 yards on the reception. Why did they throw it on 3rd and 1? Well, there you go. And it's a broken play.
Yeah.
So great job up front by the Buffalo offensive line. And Pater kept his composure and found Schutz downfield for a big touchdown.
Now to break the tie, the point after. And by the way, we talked about Maverick Clarelson. He's a receiver. He's also the kicker. He's kicking the point after now.
Let's see what kind of. Oh, look
and
at
he
that.
nailed it.
That was pretty good.
There you go. Tonight's game brought to you by America First, Utah's #1 credit union. If you're ready to get your money working, become a member today at americafirst.com. There's Gus Pater, 6'2", 166-pound junior.
Some shops, they just give you an oil change and send you on your way.
But at Master Auto Tech, our master service goes beyond that.
Our master service package includes premium oil, full digital inspection, tire rotation, fluid top-offs, and a brake check.
Plus, BG EPR to clean the sludge out of your engine.
And BG MOA to extend engine life and performance.
Getting the master service means you're going to be doing it less often, saving you money over time.
So come down and ask for the master service. It's not just an oil change, it's peace of mind.
Your trusted, helpful expert. Master Auto Tech.
Are you living your best life? Or are you wanting more? Something different? Well, maybe it's time for a change. Something impactful. Not just in your world, but around the globe. YouthLink wants you. Your best self starts here. This is your chance to help create a better world, a place that's beautiful and full of good people. The world is waiting. Ready to discover what you can accomplish? Come make a difference for yourself and those around you. Join YouthLink today. A better tomorrow starts now.
And what we have some chips and beef jerky. That's amazing. Hey Dave, what's up?
What do we have?
Chips and beef jerky.
Oh yeah. We are back. Tooele at Deseret Peak tonight. Our Thursday night lights battle. Tomorrow, boy, do we have a good one. We have Corner Canyon taking on Liberty, Arizona. They are each the two-time defending champions of their respective states, Utah and Arizona. That is going to be something. But right now, we've got a good game. These two rivals, 7-6. Deseret Peak scored their touchdown, but missed on the point after.
You know, you made the point prior to this game. You and I were talking about the matchup and looking at the records. There's only one win in 6 games between these two football teams. But this is a rivalry. And both of these teams are dying for a win. So this looks like could be a very good matchup tonight. Oh, here's a good return.
All right, on the return, here we go, all the way up to the 35-yard line. 33-yard return, William Heimer. Yeah, when you build a school 4 miles away from another school, it becomes a rivalry immediately.
Yeah, well, there's 4 high schools.
Yeah, with Stansbury and Grantsville
in this area, yeah. And it continues to grow.
Well, that first drive was definitely a confidence builder for this Golden Eagles team. We'll see what they do now. Oh, ball's on the ground. Scooped back up by Cruz Anderson, but he's going to end up losing close to 10 yards on this.
So all that went right in that first drive, a big mistake on the first play of the second drive.
Lost 9 yards on that play.
Little issue with the exchange there.
The old mesh point. If Alem were here, he'd be whining about the mesh point.
Yeah, he'd be whining and rounding up.
That's a good point. All right, Stroyek back to pass. And the pocket breaks down, and here he goes. And this kid can run. He's lucky he didn't lose another 10 yards.
Well, that Buffalo defensive front, immediate pressure in the backfield. Stroyek, this is his first year as a high school quarterback. Now, he played quarterback when he was younger, but came up through the ranks as a wide receiver. He went to the coach in spring and summer and said, hey, I'd like to try quarterback. What do you think?
The coach is like, well, I got a bunch of new kids. Let's do it.
Absolutely. So, very athletic.
He's probably thrilled. 3rd and 15. And they're going to try to get it on the ground, and slipping up does not help as Eli Overman could not get his footing. So a punting situation coming up.
Well, Deseret Peak just couldn't overcome the mistake on first down. They lost almost 10 yards on first down and then never really able to regain it.
Every play they've run has been a run. High snap on a punt. Oh, no, this is trouble. And he's looking, but he needs to, and he finally kicks it away. And it's actually not going to end up too bad, Frank, all the way down to the 35-yard line. That looked like it was going to be a disaster.
He was looking. Like, he took a high snap. He corralled it. He was able to avoid pressure initially, and then he got out in the open, and you could see him looking downfield, looking to see if there was a run, and he was thinking about it until the very last minute when a Buffalo started charging him, and then he had to punt it away.
Hey, when a Buffalo's charging,
take away its credit card.
Yeah. Hey, tonight's game brought to you by America First, Utah's #1 credit union. If you're ready to get your money working, become a member today at americafirst.com. So first down for Gus Pater and his Tooele Buffaloes. And he's going to put that one kind of, I don't know if it just got away from him, Frank, or
he was
a little behind it.
Very indecisive on this throw. It was a run pass option. He had his man in the right flat, not even in the flat, behind the line of scrimmage. And I think he thought his receiver was going to move forward and he threw the ball where he thought the receiver should be. The receiver stood still, so a little miscommunication between the quarterback and his wideout.
McGee's Awards and Engravings, it's time to be recognized. McGee's provides our championship trophy at the end of the night. 2nd down and 10. Back to that ground attack, and it is a good one. I mean, they have a lot of terrific athletes on this team, and it's all led by Vainuku. Over 100 yards rushing coming into this game. He gets 14 more right there.
On 2nd and long, that's a nice first down run.
Well, you look at him in person too, Frank, before the game. He is just big.
Would you say like that's a football player?
He is a football. He is a large man.
That's a football player. Like, that's a guy that kind of size, just a junior. He's going to get some interest. If he keeps up his play like this, he's going to get some interest from people.
So first down. And Vainuku remains in the backfield behind Pater. And this time Pater's going to keep it. And Pater puts on a couple of nice moves. And he's got another first down. They just keep marching down the field, and another strong auto first down.
And Pater slow getting up, limping back to the huddle, but a nice run there. In fact, you saw after he turned up, he still had the run-pass option. He faked it out to the wide left and then kept the ball moving north and south to pick up another first down for the Buffalo.
18 yards on the pickup as they're cruising down the field. R.C. Willey has everything you need to make your home your way. And with a new low-price guarantee, you can shop with confidence at R.C. Willey. Johnny Gallegos now in the backfield as you see him behind Gus Pater. And they're going to pitch it. Maverick's got it. And Maverick is wrapped up and brought down. And there were a number of Golden Eagles in his path, but Cody Jensen, the one that finished him off.
Excellent push at the defensive line into the backfield, forcing Clarlson off of track almost immediately. He tried to make the most of it, but nothing doing.
Maverick Clarlson, 6'1", 180 senior. 19 receptions coming into this game, over 300 yards and 4 touchdowns, which counted for all of them until Caden Schutz finally got a touchdown tonight. Oh, and they jumped. Lemeki Malu. Oh, Pater did a great job with that cadence game.
Snap, encroachment, defense, number 55, 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
By the way, if you couldn't tell, it's breezy out there.
Yeah,
on the
did you hear the wind when the ref's mic came on?
Yes.
By the way, welcome up to the booth. We're working on your Mac Shack. We've had some audio issues here. I think they're working on it now, and we can't get that fixed soon enough. Well, you got your
nice
Scholar Athlete interview to do.
I
at
have so
halftime.
many things to do.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll have that soon enough. Pater, quick pass outside, well read, but they'll get a couple of yards. It's going to be 3rd and about 7 coming up. Got a great officiating crew tonight. Paul Binns, we know him very well. Brad Crowther, Trent Allred, Craig Jensen, Courtney Littledyke. And a 3rd and 6. Deseret Peak, Frank mentioned all the schools out here. It's actually the 5th school, and I'll explain why in a moment. Pater looking, firing downfield, and overthrows one target, underthrows another. I mentioned 5 schools, so you've got Tooele, you've got Stansbury, right? You now have Deseret Peak, and you have Grantsville.
Yeah,
but for years, they had Dugway. And it closed in 1994. So there is a history of 5 schools in this area.
Yeah, incredible growth out here as well. Interesting call there on 3rd down to throw the ball downfield, and of course it lands incomplete. Now you have 4th and long. I'm curious why with this strong running attack, Tooele didn't try and run and make a better 4th down scenario. They keep the offense on the field.
So 4th and 7, and this time Pater's going to try to keep it, see if he can get it. Throws it out to Maverick. Maverick's got it in a ton of room, and it's going to be another touchdown for Maverick Clarlson. But hold everything. Paul Binns hasn't even moved, Frank. He's still back near the 40-yard line. Look at Maverick like, no.
Yeah.
But,
so
boy, this was good looking.
Holding penalty at the flag. They picked up the first down. But the holding penalty from the flag, or it's 10 yards off.
Paul Binns discussing things. And they're still discussing things, but Tooele is moving farther and farther south.
Officials, now they're moving up. Yeah, the officials are talking about it because it should be, right, from the spot of the foul.
Holding.
Here we go.
Offense, number 16. 10-yard penalty. Repeat, 4th down with an untimed down.
So we've come to the end of the quarter. That's why it's an untimed down.
Mm-hmm. But this is a much better, I mean, they almost scored a touchdown in the last four. This is a much better 4th down scenario, even with the penalty.
Oh, yeah. You hear a couple of fans yelling, "Watch the ball!"
Fan comments are the best.
Yeah, they don't want them jumping offside.
You know my favorite fan comment?
There's two teams out there.
There's two teams out there yelling at the referees.
All right, here we go. They only need a few yards. Pater's got it. He's looking at Pater is wrapped up and sacked. Are they going to say it's an incomplete pass, or is Paul Binns going to say he's down? Either way, it's not a first down, Frank, so the Golden Eagles have held.
Wow, that's a nice defensive stand. They take advantage of the penalty, the holding penalty, against the Buffaloes, and come out on 4th and short and make a big play.
So that should bring us to the end of the period, but they're still out there and they're still discussing things. So hold on.
I think there's some question about whether or not it was intentional grounding.
That's quarter.
Okay, so we are going to go to the quarter. All right, well, there you go. Well, we got a good one so far out here in Tooele. Two rivals, a budding rivalry in the making. And Tooele leading their rivals just to the north by 1 point. Deseret Peak, their first year as a football team.
You're even prettier than the day we met.
Thanks, babe.
You're the youest you in your home. So make it your home your way with RC Willey.
Are you okay? You seem upset. Turns out you were right. Our car was breaking down and we did need a new one with a loan from America First Credit Union. Me saying there was no hurry and to wait was wrong. Hey, on the bright side, we got to meet Huey.
Get your money working with our low-rate auto loans. Now, with no payments for 90 days.
Your whole life, you woke up before the sun, worked hard, so your family could have the things they want. Everything was going great, until one night when you were hit by a drunk driver. Now you're out of work, bills are piling up, and you're worried about your family. As Utah's original personal injury law firm, our team at Robert J. DeBry will get you the settlement you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
The price break has been extended. Now through Monday at Strong Volkswagen. You could save thousands. Price breaks on every new Volkswagen. The all-new redesigned Tiguan, now only $255 a month. Plus a huge selection of new Atlas. And get 0% financing for 72 months. And at Strong, you get a lifetime warranty. The price break has been extended. Now through Monday.
Proudly serving Utah since 1955. At Strong Volkswagen.
StrongVW.com.
Level up with a new TV and soundbar from RC Willey. And maybe a rug, coffee table, and reclining sofa. Find every detail here, so you can survive countless reruns.
Welcome back to Tooele, newest high school in Utah. More new high schools coming, by the way, so we had Westfield last year. We had them on the air. Deer Creek will open next year. That's up in Heber. And Saratoga Springs is getting a new school in 2028, so in a couple more years. So there you go. All right, second quarter underway, and here come the Golden Eagles. Ooh. Eli Overman. He's been a good one, and he's just shy, about a yard shy of a first down.
Eli Overman's a little guy to be running through the middle of the line of scrimmage like that. He took a shot. But what a nice first down run. Picks up 9 on the play.
That first quarter, Tooele 98 yards of total offense, and Deseret Peak 82. Tooele was almost split passing, running. Deseret Peak still does not have a passing yard as Stroyak takes off. So you mentioned Stroyak went to his coach and said he wanted to be a quarterback. Obviously, he wanted to be a running quarterback.
I'm not sure that's the case. Now, Stroyak has dropped back to throw. He just hasn't been able to throw. And so everything turns into a running play.
But he had, and you're right, he hasn't even attempted to throw. He hasn't. No. It's not like he's missed a target. He has 0 pass attempts in this game.
Right.
Gus Pater's 3 of 7 for 55 yards. Oh, Stroy, I feel like the ball got knocked out of his hands by Cruz Anderson.
It sure did.
Yeah, as he went by.
Yeah. You know what they say, mesh point.
Hey, looking for a custom Letterman's jacket? Coleman Knitting Mills has you covered since 1947. Build your own at colemanKnitting.com.
You know, with those jackets, you can like put on your own patches, design your own stuff, and make it very
So
unique.
even if you didn't earn one, you could still get one.
Yeah. So Dave,
so
here's your
maybe
chance.
I got something going.
Here's your chance.
5th negative play for Deseret Peak in this game. 2nd down 10. Stroyak looking. He is under duress, and Stroyak, down he goes. A sack for this Tooele defense. And a 6th sack of the game.
Bauer, 52, on the pressure. Shot out of a cannon at the line of scrimmage. And
I should say that's the 6th negative play, not 6th sack.
Yes,
but
correct.
they've had that's too many negative plays for this offense. You see Riker Bauer leaving the field right there as he came up with a big one. Another one of the seniors on this team. All right, big 3rd down here. They got a little ways to go. And it's going nowhere. In fact, that's going to be dropped for a loss, and this Tooele front for the defense has really stepped up.
And as efficient as this Deseret Peak offense was on their first series of downs in the game where they went down to score, they just have not been able to figure it out since then. And a couple mistakes holding them back. Drop balls, mesh point issues in the backfield. Ooh, rough snap.
Did get the kick away, and it is returnable.
Well, Deseret Peak
not returnable.
Not returned. They're dealing with some youth issues.
44-yard punt.
Coach Buckhammer told me at the beginning of the game of the 40 freshmen who tried out for the team, about 5 or 6 had football experience.
Wow. I mean,
So
that is
you
tough.
Talk about building a team from the ground up.
I mean, what do
That's
you
what's
even
happening
do?
Here. The fundamentals, a firm foundation. That's where you need to focus.
Wow.
For Deseret Peak.
It's tough to start a new pro. You know, Westfield now in their 2nd year. We had them last year. They're already looking better. All right, on 1st down, there's a good defensive play for this Golden Eagle defense. As Jackson Toth gets in there, and he comes up with a big sack. 4-yard loss.
You know what Deseret Peak does have? A terrific athletics director.
Oh, yeah, Andy's great. She was at Bingham for many, many years.
Many years.
And we know her well. She's treated us great. Hey, this could be our bus stop of the game. We'll announce that later on, but let's mark that one. Could very well be our bus stop of the game.
Oh.
Oh, no. And that snap goes back into the end zone. Fortunately, they managed to get it out of the end zone, and credit Jensen for that. But hold on, we got a flag over on the far side of the field. No idea which direction this one is going to go, but very good defensive stance so far by Deseret Peak on this drive.
Take a look and see what the flag is for, but this Deseret Peak football team has showed glimpses on both sides of the ball. That time in the backfield immediately, mishandled snap at the line of scrimmage. And now they have
motion. Offense number 16. That play is declined. Third down.
So now 3rd and long for the Buffaloes.
That penalty is declined. Third down.
Yeah, a little confusion. Oh, another flag down. A little confusion because a false start was the call, which should stop the play, but they declined the penalty and rotated it to 3rd down. Could have been illegal procedure, but yeah, call in the field, false start.
Sorry, I was visiting with our guy, Dave Nellis, so I had to turn some play calling over to you.
Face mask. Defense number 80. 15-yard penalty results in a first down.
You know, that
costly,
big mistake.
Yeah.
This is the thing Coach Buckhammer was talking about. Like, you got to eliminate the mistakes and give yourself a chance.
Well, here we go. They'll do what they love to do, run the football, get a couple of yards. In a 7-6 ball game, you're right, Frank. Every little mistake is just accentuated. As Jensen on the carry there.
Coach Montangi very high on his line of scrimmage play, both sides, offensive, defensive line.
Second down.
And no wonder with the way that the Buffaloes have run the ball this evening.
Second down, Jensen still in the backfield. And Pater will throw screen. Mavericks got it. Looking for some room, looking for some blockers. Good comeback. And here goes Clarelson. Downfield. And Maverick finally caught, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
I mean, Clarelson completely reversing field. All the flow of the defense headed toward us. He cuts back and hits the corner. There's literally no one around and makes a big play out of absolutely nothing.
39 yards on the pickup. Remember, this drive looked like it was dead just a few plays ago, Frank, all the way down at the end zone. And here we go. Pater again, hands off. Couple of yards that got him by the foot.
Ball's out.
Ball's out. Oh. Kicked around. And it looks like Deseret Peak has got it. And another huge defensive play for this young team. Oh, my goodness.
And unfortunately, the ball carrier looks like Jensen. Very difficult time getting off of the field here. But what a play there by Deseret Peak, knocking the ball out, stripping the ball away. Looked like Tooele was headed toward the end zone. And with that forced fumble and recovery, the Golden Eagles take over.
So Jensen, you were looking. He forced the fumble. Overman falls on it, and now this offense. We'll see if they can capitalize. And Jensen in the backfield along with Carter Stroyek. And now they're going to have to take a timeout. Part of the growing pains, learning some new things. But a heck of a game so far. We'll take a break right now. It's a 1-point game out here in Tooele on America First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights.
You know you can trust Victor's Tires. Trust Victor's to get your car ready for spring and summer road trips. Trust Victor's for those special wheels you've been looking for. And there's no credit check needed at Victor's. Victor's Tires, the place you can trust.
The challenges of college are easier to overcome when you're embraced by community. Surrounded by beauty. Inspired by quality. And empowered by opportunity. It's all here at Weber State. Find your brilliance.
You know you can trust Victor's tires. Trust Victor's to get your car ready for spring and summer road trips. Trust Victor's for those special wheels you've been looking for. And there's no credit check needed at Victor's. Victor's Tires, the place you can trust.
If you toss and turn all night, it's probably time for a new mattress.
Strong Auto, Robert DeBry, and U of U Marketing.
Welcome back out here in Tooele. Look at this facility. This entire athletic building is connected to the home grandstands. And you can see that press box in the middle kind of stretched out. We're to the left of that in the coach's office. It's just a beautiful setup. So first down for Deseret Peak. And again, just keeping it on the ground because that's what they do, Overman.
Carry up the middle of that number 20, Eli Overman.
Hey, visit your local trusted, helpful auto expert, Master Auto Tech, for all of your auto repair needs. This time Stroyek's keeping it, and Stroyek, wait, did he run into a wall or what, Frank?
Yeah, you can say that.
That's a big man.
That will make you turn around and try to go the other way. Right now, the defensive line for Tooele just dominating the line of scrimmage. And when you're that disruptive at the line of scrimmage, it's very difficult to get anything going on the offensive side.
So third down and 10.
And to this point in the game, with 6:24 and counting left in the second quarter, the Golden Eagles haven't thrown the ball.
No. 2 sacks, 8 tackles for loss for this team as he sends Overman in motion. Here comes that pass you were looking for, Frank, going downfield and overthrown.
Yeah, double coverage, trying to stretch the defense. I mean, that pass would have had to have been perfect on perfect to get it into his wide receiver with the coverage downfield.
Fourth down for the Eagles.
Yeah, William Heimer was trying to get down under it, but they'll have to punt it away.
Yep, and
so a couple quick touchdowns to start this game, and then the defenses have completely taken over. Oh, that snap.
Yeah, that's been every snap.
That was almost like a punt. But this one's returnable. And good yardage. Big hit. I don't think that's going to supplant our other bus stop of the game candidate. But let's go back to that sack, Frank. 34-yard kick, by the way, 15-yard return.
I was talking about setting an edge. That was an edge and a wall and everything else. Can't get around that guy.
There he is.
Luke Dixon.
He was a lot of fun out at media night, by the way. Just a fun kid.
Looks like he has some dance moves.
We're having some, a little, like I said, we've got a new truck working tonight, so we're not able to play some of these player shout-outs that we have for you. Hopefully we'll get those fixed before the end of the night. But he was an entertaining one. All right, first down. And Pater's going to throw.
Whoa.
And that pass, incomplete.
Nearly picked off.
Pass knocked down by number 20, Eli Overman.
Right underneath in his coverage, Overman nearly gets the pick. Able to break it up anyway. Ball falls incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Overman's been active. Got involved in that pass breakup.
Well, he's a guy that's on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, he is. A few of these guys are. All right, Pater again looking, and it looks like he's going to take off, and he does. Then he pitches it at the last minute to Maverick, and Maverick's got the first down. How about that? The strong auto first down improvising.
What a great job by, well, Pater, first of all, he's taking the ball upfield. He recognizes that his favorite player, Clarelson, is right there with him, and Clarelson keeps that relationship with his quarterback. So downfield, even under pressure, he's still able to pitch the ball out and pick up enough yardage for the first down.
First down, they're moving the ball. Oh, they're so good at this. Just hand the ball.
Well, an offensive line. Yeah, offensive line like that. It's a good push at the line of scrimmage. Injured player coming off the field. And that is Cruz Anderson, number 5. Everyone's taking a knee as they're looking at Cruz on the sideline.
Yeah, that's
taking
not good.
Taking some water. I wonder if he's working on a contact lens or something. Still working on Cruz on the sideline, checking him out. Looks like he's maybe have a contact issue or something. And by the way, on that field, do you know the pellets? And this is a brand new facility.
Yeah.
The pellets on there are significant.
Yeah, they are.
And I wonder if Cruz just got one of those.
They need to get worn out.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
So 2nd down and short, and with this running game,
yeah, well,
you got to have a little confidence in that.
Yeah, remember when they threw the ball on 2nd and 3rd and short?
Vainuku in the backfield. Pump fake going downfield, looking to the corner. Ball's up for grabs, nearly picked off, and in fact it was picked off, and wisely going down in the end zone, which means they'll be able to bring it out as William Heimer. He was the intended target on the one pass they threw.
Yes.
Now he does have a reception, but it's for the wrong team.
Well, perfect defensive position. The ball slightly underthrown. Let's take a look at this as Pater pump fakes, and he decides to go downfield. But if he does, he's got to hit the outside shoulder of that receiver. Ball's underthrown. And right there, Johnny on the spot for the interception. Heimer comes up with it. And that's 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Back and forth and back and forth.
And we had 2 touchdowns right at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be.
I thought it was going to be a shootout. Yeah.
Well, kind of. I mean, I was thinking.
Well, it is 7-6 shootout.
7-6 shootout.
If this were a baseball game, it'd be a shootout. Okay, here we go. Let's see what the offense could do here for Deseret Peak. And Jensen could carry on 1st down.
Well, Jensen just dragging Luke Dixon along with them for nice yardage on 1st down. I mean, Luke Dixon had him by the hips and couldn't bring him down. What about the leg drive by Jensen?
Under 4 now to play, a 7-6 ball game. Deseret Peak with the football. It has been all defense since early in the 1st quarter. Jensen in the backfield with Stroyek. Stroyek back to throw, firing downfield once again, trying to hit Heimer, and he's picked off. So one good interception deserves another. And still up. They finally managed to bring him down near the 20-yard line. So another big turnover.
Interception by number 29, William Beamish.
And that ball just kind of hung up there.
Yep. So 2 thrown passes for Deseret Peak. 1 intercepted. A little underthrown into coverage there. And Tooele comes out.
Great field
in
position.
better field position than when they left the game.
That's right. So 1st and 10 just outside the 20-yard line. 1-point game, 3.5 to play. 1st half. And here we go. Give it to the workhorse, Vainuku. You can hear the pads popping at the line. He picks up 3. And he gets into the University of Utah red zone.
Connie Vainuku finally brought down in the middle by number 4, Cody Jensen.
Well, plenty of time left on the clock here as they move into the red zone. Look at this offensive set.
Wow.
A lot of beef in the
backfield. A lot of beef in there. And then they'll just go right up the front with Pater. He'll hang on to it, and he'll get a couple. That's going to bring up a 3rd and about 5 just inside the red zone.
Tackled by number 30.
With all of that depth in the backfield, not quite as productive as they hope to be. Pretty good play there by the Golden Eagle defensive front against the heavy set.
Third down for the Buffaloes. Eagles make some noise.
3rd down. And again, going right side. Big hole over there. Vainuku stumbles ahead. And he's all the way down near the 10-yard line.
You know, Vainuku was so productive early in this game. What happened? Where did he go? Well, he shows up here again. He's hiding in the backfield somewhere. That's a guy that I think you'd want to give the ball as often as you can.
All right, 2 minutes to go in the half. Frank, we're going to dismiss you because you got to get down to the Mac Shack for your halftime activities.
I'm really going to get my steps in today.
Yeah, and we'll hopefully everything will be working when you get down there as Vainuku powers his way down to the 5-yard line. And we'll check in with Frank soon. Coming up on our Sugar House Furniture halftime report, we'll have an update from our 2 new studios. Frank will visit with our America First Credit Union Scholar athlete. We'll have scores, highlights, stats. We've got it all for you. Right now, Buffs looking for the end zone and pushing ahead 2 yards outside. Clock continues to run. It is Tooele's friend as we approach 1 minute to play in a 7-6 ball game. And now it looks like Deseret Peak's going to take a timeout and think about this. 1 minute to play in the half. And we'll take the break with them. 1 point game, 1 minute to go in the half here on America First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights.
In grade school, when the teacher asked, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" I stood proud and said, "A rain gunner and siding installer." Jim Brown Jr. here, 4th-generation owner of RGS Exteriors. My great-grandpa started the business in the 50s, then my grandpa, then my dad, and now me today. I wake up every day thinking, man, I am living the dream. If you want siding, windows, or gutters from people that really care, RGS Exteriors is your only call.
Coleman Knitting Mill's nonprofit division, Letterman's of Love, provides Letterman jackets for deserving student athletes throughout Utah. This year, they have partnered with the Tony Finau Foundation, whose mission is to empower and inspire youth and their families to achieve their best through education, wellness, and recreation. Scan the QR code on your screen to join the Letterman's of Love movement and support the Tony Finau Foundation. Coleman Knitting Mills, made to last.
Welcome back. How about this stat I got for you, courtesy of Tyson and Miley. Royce Decker, number 30 for Deseret Peak. He has a tackle on every single play on this drive. How about that? That is an active young man. Let's take a look at our Eye in the Sky. Brought to you by Sunbelt. They provide our scissor lift for us. It's Boyd up there again, right? And it's windy. Strap in, buddy. All right, so here we go. 3rd and a yard. Yes, they can get a first down, but they're looking for the end zone. And once again, Vainuku pushing and just waltzes in.
Touchdown carry by number 22, Kami Vainuku.
So Vainuku extends the Tooele lead. 13-6 now, pending this point after. There's still 57 seconds to go. But the Golden Eagles are going to have to find some pretty quick offense to try to get another score on the board before the half. Point after for Maverick. And he kind of hesitated, but still made it. How about that?
PAT is good by Maverick Clarkson.
Take another look at that power off the right side, and Vainuku finds his way into the end zone. He had 2 touchdowns coming into this game. And 1 here, so 3 on the season. 6 plays, 22 yards, and a 2-yard touchdown run by Vainuku on our scoring summary. There he is. Big, strong kid for this Tooele team.
Getting hungry? Don't forget to visit the concession stands on the south side of the end zone.
This game brought to you by Weber State University. Build the future you want to see at Weber State University. And as I just mentioned on the RGS Exterior scoring summary, there it is. Vainuku finishing things off. And Clarlson to kick off. What a versatile kid Maverick Clarlson is. The senior, leading receiver on this team. Kicks off, kicks point afters, just does it all. So 57 seconds to play in the half. We will see what the Golden Eagles can muster up. And this is just going to bounce. And got to get a body on that, and they do, and not much doing there. So 52 seconds to play in the half.
Return by number 80, William Hyman. First down for the Eagles. I'd like to thank our first down sponsor.
Frank has made his way to the field. And he'll be interviewing the Scholar athlete coming up at halftime. What has been a pretty competitive game so far. All right. Well, let's see what Carter Stroyek and this Golden Eagles offense can do. He's going to come out throwing. First pass is complete. And he's got Heimer. And Heimer's got very close to a strong auto first down. I think they're going to be refs right on it.
Nice pass play right there for Stroyak.
That's a Golden Eagles.
Well, Frank, that's his first completion of the game.
And it was beautiful. Yeah. That was a thing of beauty.
How about that? 10-yard completion. Clock is running now. He's going outside again. Heimer's got to get outside, and he does. Do they give him the yes?
Well, why not? Go back to the same thing. When it works, you have to make the defense stop it. With 40 seconds left here, Dave, though, in the second quarter, they're going to have to get a little more chunk yardage on these pass plays.
Yeah, no doubt. If they want to at least get into field goal range. Second down. Stroyek again. Oh, he threw that ball before Washburn was looking back at him. So just a little lack of communication there. Because Washburn was open.
I'd like to thank our third down sponsor, Try Right Enterprise.
.37 seconds left to play first half. Been a good game out here in Tooele. And that turnover that the Golden Eagles suffered on that last drive led to the touchdown that put Tooele up by the current margin. And Stroyek just has to run out of bounds. He just had nobody open downfield.
Well, the difficult thing about that, Dave, is now Deseret Peak is going to have to punt the ball away.
Yeah, he should have stayed inbounds, right?
Yeah, and so 30 seconds left. I mean, it's unlikely, but Tooele is going to get the ball back with some time left on the clock.
Timeout. Called by Tooele.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, this is very dangerous. 9 tackles for loss now, by the way, for this Tooele defense. Referees are calling the teams out, saying, hey, we didn't take a TV timeout. And here we go. We were talking about the versatility of Maverick Clarlson.
Yes.
For Tooele. Well, keep in mind for Deseret Peak, Carter Stroyek, the quarterback, he also punts. He is the punter.
He is. Deseret Peak running a player into protection here. That snap is rough.
Yeah, they need to work on the long snap, no doubt about it, because that's been little bit of a bugaboo for them, although they've gotten every kick off cleanly.
A bugaboo.
A bugaboo.
I'm not going to lie. I think the hang time on the snap is about the same.
I say it's a punt. 45-yard kick. I mentioned that before. The snap almost looked like a punt.
But hey,
you just got to get it there, right?
I want to mention again, you've mentioned it, there's no senior on this football team.
No.
And of the 40 freshmen who tried out, about 5 or 6 had played football. So, I mean, we're talking about a complete building, rebuilding, whatever you want to call it, process here for Deseret Peak.
And look at them hanging with their rivals.
Absolutely.
It's a 14-6 game. It's
well,
anyone's ball game.
You know what they say, Dave? In a rival, it's out the window.
But in this case, you don't really have to because one of them's 0-3 and the other's 1-2. All right, here we go. What are they going to do? They got Gallegos in the backfield behind Gus Pater with 23 seconds. And Pater's going to keep it. Oh, he pitches the that ball was on the ground. Took a fortuitous bounce for Clarkson. But that's about going to run it out, Frank, because there's 10 seconds to go. And the clock is running. Yeah,
that should do it. Well, we're gonna see if we can talk to Coach Buckhammer here.
Okay,
as he's trotting off the field.
We'll sit
but
tight.
they called the timeout.
Well, they did with 2.7 seconds. So hang on.
Always coaching. Always be coaching. We'll get one more play here, or maybe they'll take a knee. Never know.
Well, with 2.7 seconds and you're all the way back at the 30, I know you and Lemma always love giving me a bad time about it, but I think that's the smart play in this case.
Well, I mean, I kind of like, why not take a shot? Why not take a shot throwing the ball downfield?
Second down.
Well, if they do that, it's probably going
Clarkson.
to his favorite target. Yeah, number 11. Keep
Why
an eye
not?
on him. So now Vainuku's back in the backfield along with Pater. So presumably the last play of the half, and they are going to take a shot. Pater fires downfield. It's caught. Oh, they're running the hook and ladder. And Vainuku's got it. And he's finally brought down at the 40-yard line. A nice-looking play, good effort. But that's going to bring the first half to a close. But again, a very competitive first half between a long-time school out in Tooele. One of these schools has been around for 110 years. The other's been around for a few months. In fact, they just opened a few weeks ago. So Frank's going to visit
coming on down right now, headed our way.
Head coach Cooper Buckheimer, as he is headed your way now. We actually got Frank, a handler, who helps wrangle these interviews. And here's Coach now. Frank.
They can be tough. Thanks, Dave. Well, Coach, listen, rivalry game. You guys are hanging tough, looking for your first win on the season. But one of the things that kind of crept up in this game, we talked about before the game, is some of the mistakes are keeping you on your heels a little bit.
Yeah, there's some mistakes that we have to get rid of the second half. It's knocking us behind the line of scrimmage, behind the sticks, and we've got to continue moving the ball forward. We've shown signs of life offensively, moving the ball, right? But it's the little mistakes that are killing us right now.
What's your message at halftime?
We're down 8 points. Right, this is the closest game we've been in at half all year. Right, our kids are going to come out and fight the second half. We're going to see what happens.
All right, good luck in the second half, Coach. Appreciate it.
Man, I love that. Nice job, Frank. All right, we've come to halftime. We've got a good one out here in the Tooele Valley. A little rivalry going on. Coming up next, our Sugargrass Furniture halftime report. You're going to meet the American First Credit Union Scholar Athlete. More activities on your way on American First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights.
RC Willey has everything you need to make your home more comfortable. From cozy sofas to stylish bedroom sets, our wide selection helps you personalize your space, one piece or one room at a time. Hurry, Labor Day savings end soon. Enjoy store-wide savings at RC Willey.
Hey, just a reminder that me and some friends are headed to the credit card bill tomorrow.
Again, I hate that you're always going to the credit card. Why can't you stay here and do things with us?
You don't generate the same interest. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Get your money working and keep more of it at home with 0% interest for 6 months on new Visa credit cards at America First.
Some shops, they just give you an oil change and send you on your way.
But at Master Auto Tech, our master service goes beyond that.
Our master service package includes premium oil, full digital inspection, tire rotation, fluid top-offs, and a brake check.
Plus, BG EPR to clean the sludge out of your engine.
And BG MOA to extend engine life and performance.
Getting the master service means you're going to be doing it less often, saving you money over time.
So come down and ask for the master service. It's not just an oil change, it's peace of mind.
Your trusted, helpful expert, Master Auto Tech.
McGee's Stamp and Trophy is Utah's #1 awards and engraving company. McGee's will help you brand your business and recognize the people who make it a success. McGee's has a passion for excellence that will make your accolades more meaningful. From custom-cut acrylics and crystal awards to framing, engraving, and sports memorabilia. If you can dream it, we can achieve it. Let McGee's take care of all of your awards and recognition needs. McGee's Stamp and Trophy in Orem, American Fork, and Salt Lake City.
RC Willey makes it easy to buy now and pay over time with flexible financing, including 0 and low interest plans. Whether it's a new refrigerator or fresh carpet, choose low monthly payments that fit your budget. Shop and save today. Hurry, Labor Day savings ends soon at RC Willey.
This is a 2 News halftime update.
Thanks for joining us for a 2 News update. Here are a few of the headlines we're following today on KUTV. Spirit Airlines taking off for good from Salt Lake International Airport. The carrier will end service from Salt Lake on October 4th. The exit coming as the airline undergoes a comprehensive restructuring after filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy at the end of August. We now know the name of the man killed while saving his wife from a suspected drunk driver. Matthew Danes pushed his wife out of the way of a swerving truck while out on a walk Wednesday night in Springville. The driver, Travis McIntyre, had a blood alcohol level 6 times the legal limit. McIntyre was booked into the Utah County Jail on several charges, including second-degree felony automobile homicide. Less than a month after fire destroyed several Salt Lake City Main Street businesses, a fundraiser to help displaced workers raised $494,000. More than 1,600 people contributed. 100% of that money went directly to employees to help them pay for rent, groceries, and other essentials. We could have some rain in the forecast, but the big question is how much and when. Chase is keeping an eye on the weather for us right now.
Yeah, it's an active evening right now across portions of central and southern Utah with these scattered showers and thunderstorms. Rain will be pushing to St. George for tonight. Northern Utah, though, stays pretty dry. We'll have some cloud cover. We can't rule out a stray shower down in Utah County, but generally pretty calm weather out there. And then tomorrow morning, statewide, we're dealing with dry conditions. But with some of that monsoon moisture, it is slowly drifting northward. We may see a stray thunderstorm or shower tomorrow afternoon or evening. The best chance will likely be near and over the mountains south of Salt Lake. So Utah County, Tooele, the Wasatch back. But another unsettled day for your Friday in central and southern Utah with those scattered showers and thunderstorms. And even a little rain could be lingering into the overnight hours. Then some of that moisture lifts northward and we'll see our best chance for rain. Right now it doesn't look too heavy, but we'll see some scattered showers at midday for northern Utah. So that might impact any outdoor plans that you might have. Temperatures for tonight dropping into the 50s and 60s for overnight lows. Tomorrow, we're seeing highs back into the 80s for a good chunk of northern and central Utah. Those are the high temperatures. If you get underneath one of those showers or storms in the afternoon, that has cool temperatures into the 70s and even the 60s. St. George only a high of 91 for tomorrow, which is a few degrees below normal. We'll keep it in the low 90s through the weekend. Not as many storms, though, by Saturday. Sunday will be dry in St. George, 92 degrees, and we'll keep it in the low 90s, but gets a little windy for next week under mostly sunny skies. Overnight lows going from the 70s this week to the 60s next week. Salt Lake, we're at 67 for tonight, 88 tomorrow, 83 on Saturday. It will not be a complete washout, but a little bit of rain at times. Keep your eyes to the sky. Sunday, 85. We're staying in the 80s for most of next week, but I'm tracking a cold front that moves in late next week as we dip into the 70s next Friday and Saturday.
When you're the oldest personal injury firm in Utah, you get to know a few faces.
So tell me what happened.
You just came in and sideswiped me, bro.
I got hit by a drunk driver.
And it hurts worse than that time that I was dropped. Tailgate. Who would have thought?
I guess you can say we've seen everything. And I mean everything.
Juliet would never use these.
Our team at Robert J. DeBry has the experience needed to get you the compensation you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
In grade school, when the teacher asked, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" I stood proud and said, "A rain gutter and siding installer." Jim Brown Jr. here. fourth-generation owner of RGS Exteriors. My great-grandpa started the business in the 50s, then my grandpa, then my dad, and now me today. I wake up every day thinking, man, I am living the dream. If you want siding, windows, or gutters from people that really care, RGS Exteriors is your only call.
Whether because of discomfort, lack of mobility, your lifestyle, or occupation, you sit inactively way too many hours a day. Introducing Ellipse, the premium quality automatic seated exerciser that strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation without physical strain or impact.
It is so quiet that none of my coworkers even know I'm using it.
Strengthen and tone your legs, increase your mobility, flexibility, and balance. Plus, stimulate healthy circulation.
My joints feel better, my knees feel better, my back feels better. It makes me feel stronger too.
Perfect for home therapy. Whisper quiet to use while you work.
My circulation is moving, I'm burning calories, and it makes me feel energetic.
Call now and order Ellipse, the seated exerciser that strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation. Call and get upgraded to the Deluxe Bundle. Get the faster motor or 5 miles of steps per hour, the step counter, the sport mat, and wireless remote. Call now.
FanX Salt Lake. The once-a-year event is back. FanX is coming your way September 25th through the 27th. Join the ultimate 3-day pop culture experience where you can meet your favorite celebrities, explore an immersive vendor hall, hear special guests share stories, and connect with a community that shares your passion. FanX is the perfect place to bring your family, make new friends, and share unforgettable moments with fellow fans. Save on tickets now with promo code MAGIC at fanxsaltlake.com.
This is the Sugar House Furniture Halftime Report.
Welcome back to the America First Credit Union halftime here at Deseret Peak High School. I mean, this is exciting. And you want to talk about a high school football facility. Wow, this is like Deseret Peak University. Well, we have the rival here tonight. That's Tooele High School. I love a rivalry game, and this is my very favorite segment of the game. The America First Credit Union Scholar Athlete, once again, Dave Nellis and his team at America First. The people that you draw as the America First Credit Union Scholar Athlete give me hope for the future, and we have great hope right here in Berkeley McLaws. She's a terrific student athlete. Emphasis on student, 3.9 GPA. She works in the community. She's a great peer-to-peer student with all of her other classmates. She wants to get into the dental hygiene program once she comes back from a church mission with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Lots of stuff on her plate. I think you're involved in 5 sports. Let me see if I can get all of these correct. There's like tennis and golf and track and volleyball and basketball. Wait, is there another one in there somewhere? I don't know. In your spare time, she likes to play pickleball as well. So terrific student athlete and a terrific representative for Tooele High School and this community. Congratulations. Tell me something. What is your favorite part about being a student athlete here at Tooele High School?
I think it's just all the people, just all the relationships I've made through meeting good friends and just getting to know everyone in Tooele.
Absolutely. Now, it says on this sheet that I have in my hand here that you're the silent killer on the volleyball court. I heard that you move well without the ball. This is something that Wayne Gretzky did. If you know Wayne Gretzky, greatest hockey player of all time. He said he went to where the puck should be, and that was his key to success. Tell me about being the silent killer on the court.
Well, in basketball, I always sneak behind other people, and then they don't see me coming, and usually I get a wide open shot.
And do you convert? Do you make the shot? You get the wide open shot. That's the worst shot to take, is the wide open shot, but you drain it. Congratulations. Okay, Berkeley, fantastic. I'll tell you what, Dave, of all that we've had so far, this one is at least equal to the very best.
Yeah, Berkeley is a gem. When you say that she's the silent killer, another way to say that is a sassy, humble player. She is good at what she does, and I love that she's going to go into dental hygienist stuff. Because she says she wants to see people feel good about their smile. Because she lights up a room when people come in and when people see her. And so she wants to give that back. I'd love her ability to just give back, to play hard and to study hard. And so, Berkeley, it's an honor for America First to honor you as our Thursday Night Light Scholar Athlete of the Week. So way to go, girl.
Congratulations, Burke McClaws and the family here. Dave Nellis, America First Credit Union. This is your America First Credit Union Scholar Athlete Halftime Report. We'll be right back at Deseret Peak High School.
Let's go take some turns. A common phrase at a university at the foot of some of the best snow-covered mountains in the world. Another common phrase on the University of Utah campus, unsurpassed societal impact. Sure, it's lofty, but it motivates the care in our hospitals, the research in our labs across campus, and the real-world applications of our breakthroughs. Innovation and impact. It's what you get from a university that is always looking up.
The Utah RV Super Show is coming to the Mountain America Expo Center September 11th through the 14th. You'll find the greatest collection of RVs from dealers all over the state under one roof. Motorhomes, vans, fifth wheels, and camp trailers. Over 350 units, all priced to sell. Thursday, September 11th is Family Day with special savings. For details, showtimes, and 2-for-1 coupons, go to UtahRVSupershow.com. You don't want to miss this event. That's the Utah RV Super Show, September 11th through the 14th at the Mountain America Expo Center.
Looking for the perfect suit for that special occasion? At Mr. Mac, we have the best selection of suits for weddings, missions, and more. From boys' suits to men's formal wear, we've got you covered. Complete your look with our great accessories, including shirts, ties, shoes, and belts. And with free alterations, you'll always get the perfect fit. Come into one of our 9 convenient locations today, or MrMac.com. Mr. Mac, locally owned and operated for nearly 60 years, making you look your best.
Welcome back. We're out here at Deseret Peak, newest high school here in Tooele. Let's take a look at our first half highlights brought to you by America First Credit Union. Take a look. There you go, our highlights from the first half. Lots of offense, lots of defense, and that's where we are at 14-6. Here's our stats so far. So Tooele, quite a bit more yardage than Deseret Peak, 215-99, and a little more balance as well. As you can see, Deseret Peak only mustered 17 total yards of passing. First down's not that far off. Third down efficiency not that far off, and each team had turnovers. Buffalo's actually had 2, and yet they still lead. All right, when we come back, we're going to meet the R.C. Willey Extra Mile winner tonight, and also our high school game day. Stick around.
You're even prettier than the day we met.
Thanks, babe.
You're the youest you in your home. So make it your home your way with R.C. Willey.
Let's see. String cheese. Ooh, soda.
Surprise! You have a brother.
Hi. Whoa. Why didn't you tell me before?
Well, we just got him.
For opening a new account at America First Credit Union.
Which, surprise number 2, you're moving out and living at America First.
Huh? Get your money working. For a limited time, new members get a cash bonus when they open a checking account.
refreshingly good service. Get coverage confidence with AAA Insurance.
Coleman Knitting Mills is best known for its Letterman jackets and school sweaters, but they do so much more. Screen printing, embroidery, and promotional products for your business, school, or team. Specializing in top brands like Primo Golf, Nike, Under Armour, and more. Set up an online store for your team or company with Coleman Knitting Mills and order anytime. Contact our team today and mention Friday Night Rivals for a special offer for your printed apparel. Coleman Knitting Mills, made to last.
Utah State University alum Michael Scott Peters took on the world's toughest issues. As the United Nations Youth Observer, Michael advocated for underserved populations. He led youth in an effort to end extreme poverty, fight inequality, and protect communities.
I'm an Aggie. I empower youth to take action on worldwide issues.
Level up with a new TV and soundbar from RC Willey. And maybe a rug, coffee table, and reclining sofa. Find every detail here, so you can survive countless reruns.
Hey, R.C. Willey would like to recognize a standout
Willie,
member of the Deseret Peak community. Here to receive the R.C. Willey Extra Mile Award is Brian Hansen. He embodies the very definition of dedication, leadership, excellence in his role as facilities manager. Never hesitates to roll up his sleeves, and it was a big part of the success of getting this school off the ground and the students in school. And to be your best starts with getting a good night's rest. R.C. Willey giving Brian that Bedgear Storm Performance pillow so he can sleep great and wake up energized. Thank you, Brian Hansen, for going the extra mile. R.C. Willey, your home, your way. And R.C. Willey has top mattress brands to help you sleep like a baby as well. All right, it's time now for University of Utah High School Game Day.
Welcome to Deseret Peak. It's game day!
Hello, we are the Golden Eagles of the new Deseret Peak High School. Tonight is our first rivalry game against the Tooele Buffaloes.
Lined throughout the entire school are reminders of our Deseret Peak pride. Like this cool eagle!
1002. Oh, didn't see you there. Deseret Peak has the most state-of-the-art weight room and other amenities.
This is our hospitality suite. What other school has one of these? This is a place that the community can rent out to enjoy Friday night lights with their friends and family.
Deseret Peak may not have any seniors, but we have these amazing juniors leading the way.
First homecoming in Deseret Peak High School history is right around the corner. Check out our Instagram page at Deseret Peak High, class of 2027 for more information.
Hey, we're Deseret Peak Gold Line.
We are Deseret Peak's very first drill team, and we are so proud to set that legacy for many generations to come. We got a great halftime show tonight, and we can't wait to show our community what we got. Our very first mini drill clinic is coming up. Can't wait to see all you future gold liners there.
We are Deseret Peak Cheer. We are the first cheer team in Deseret Peak history. We couldn't be prouder to start a brand new legacy. We've got a great halftime show for you tonight that we've been working really hard on. Can't wait to see everyone there. We may be a new school, but our student section is already showing up and popping. Make sure to check us out on the sideline. We're so excited for this brand new school. Let's go DPHS. 2, 3, Golden Eagles!
Absolutely love it. Matt Smith does such a great job on those for us. And then he goes down and he's the red hat. Red hat means he runs the game. Tells the officials when they can play ball. All right, here we go, second half. And Tooele's going to get the football to start this second half. And you notice how they keep kicking it away from Maverick. And once again, on the return, up just beyond the 20-yard line, so that's where Tooele will start with the football in this second half, leading now after they got that late touchdown, 14-6.
Well, we'll see what kind of adjustments both of these teams made at halftime.
Take a look at our players to watch from the first half, brought to you by Robert J. DeBry and Pater, the big passing yards in this game, if you will, Frank.
Yes. Yep. Well, both of these passing offenses are based on a running offense.
Right.
And so they don't put up a ton of yardage, and you can see it right here.
Yeah, there goes Pater, and he is hit right on the sideline by Cruz Anderson, another one of the two-way players for the Golden Eagles.
You know what?
You know what happened? Pater just got dead-legged. Look at him walking back to the huddle. He just got dead-legged. How about the Golden Eagles on the defensive side? Cruz Anderson's a fantastic player.
Had that fumble recovery.
A couple tackles for loss. I mean, a lot of good, like Coach said at halftime, a lot of good signs. They just need to cut out the mistakes.
Second down. Pater fakes the handoff, fires to Maverick. And Carlson, good yardage. He's got himself a Master Auto Tech first down.
Every time Carlson touches the ball, he's a threat to take it all the way. We'll take a look at this. Watch the play action fake and the dump pass right over the middle to Carlson. And watch him breaking tackles, shifty through the middle of the field. And he's always falling forward. But a flag on the play.
Yeah, this is going back. Paul Binns.
Second down.
Second down. We got that much out of it.
Block in the back by Tooele. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Another good officiating crew. We actually had some of these guys last Friday. We've got a couple of them tomorrow night when we head over to Corner Canyon.
Well, after we mentioned Courtney Littledyke, he's become kind of a social media sensation.
Full hero, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting to get your review on the chain gang here. Second down, 9, low snap. Pater's got it, though. And Gus firing downfield left side. Got a couple of targets down there. That was almost intercepted by Heimer.
Again, terrific
He's
coverage.
been great.
Oh, and now the flag.
Flag on this one?
Well, Heimer's taunting. I think that's what Heimer
you're right.
stood over the player and gave the incomplete signal. We'll take a look at the replay. Now, first of all, ball's underthrown here. Heimer nearly comes down with it. Good defense, better defense by the offensive player. Now watch what happens at the end of the play here.
Yeah, okay.
First down.
That was an easy
That is
one.
number 80's first unsportsmanlike of the game.
And that would have put Tooele in a 3rd and long situation instead because of that personal foul, unsportsmanlike. 15 yards and a first down.
That's expensive. Deseret Peak showing a little pressure here, and here they come. And Pater manages to get away from it. He's just going to run for it now, and Pater puts the head down and should have the Master Auto Tech first down. Let's check the spot.
Very close. Heimer on the tackle at the end of this play, but I think he takes the worst of it. Look at this. Wow.
Oh, yeah. And it is short. So now you're looking at a 2nd and 1.
You know what? The chain crew kind of bailed on that play. I'm going to give them a demerit on that for bailing on the play.
On the play fake, Pater. I'm not sure what he was looking at there, but it came up way short. So now you're looking at 3rd and 1.
Well, that's exactly what happens when you are disruptive at the line of scrimmage. Pater just didn't have anywhere to go with the football.
Let's take a look at our upcoming schedule brought to you by McGee's. It's time to be recognized. We got a great one tomorrow. Liberty, Arizona, 2-time defending state champs. Corner Canyon, Utah, 2-time defending state champs. Can't wait for that. Next Thursday, we go to Morgan just about every year. This should be a great game. Morgan's good. Provo's really good. Looking forward to this one next Thursday night. And the screen outside, Vainuku's got it. And Vainuku, he is such a load. The 232-pound junior rumbles ahead, and he's got that Master Auto Tech first down.
I mean, with Vainuku and with Carlson on the offensive side of the ball, I think you could just kind of rotate the ball back and forth between those two guys and be really productive on the offensive side. Now watch how Pater looks downfield and delays and then gets the ball out to his running back on the swing pass. Good completion and good yardage after the catch.
So first down, they give it to Maverick. And Carlson gets around that corner, takes a big hit from Cruz Anderson, but pops right up.
Cruz Anderson is becoming one of my favorite players. He is all over the field, a ball hawk, as we call him. Whenever you see the ball, you'll see Cruz Anderson nearby.
22 tackles coming into this game, which leads the team. Second down 8. By Nuku, did you see that? Two of them.
Another one.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. 2 stiff arms. You know, that's not a stop, but boy, would that be a qualifier for bus stop of the game. If
the stiff arm.
Holy smokes.
I think you could
take a look.
I think you could count 3 on this. Here's
There's
1.
Boone.
Watch this. Now there's 2.
There's another one.
And here, I would almost give him a 3rd on that. It was just kind of he dragged the player behind him. That's pretty good. Good stuff by Nuku. Very impressed with that young man.
That was impressive. And why not just keep running the ball? That's what they do, and it seems to be working. Gallegos gets the carry that time.
Johnny Gallegos right through the middle of the field. And it looks like this offensive line starting to wear down that defensive front of the Golden Eagles.
First down. Oh, we got movement, and they didn't call it? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Well, yeah, they called it from the back.
Snap. False start. Offense, number 32. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Okay, so you watch Deseret Peak. They keep jumping around at the defensive line of scrimmage, and I think they actually drew Tooele off. Let's see. Oh, no, it's the running back. Dave, I know Alima isn't here to defend him.
No,
but
so
that's
not nice.
That was clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Yeah, okay.
So 1st and 15. And, you know what? That was the old turn your head before you catch the ball, Maverick. Not able to hang on.
I like that play. Quick play action, try and hit Clarelson in the seam. Ball slightly behind him, but Clarelson's a player who usually would make a play like that.
Yeah, coming into this game, the leading receiver. We talked about how Pater has nearly 350 yards passing coming into this game, and over 300 of them were to Maverick. And all 4 of the touchdown passes were to Maverick. Second down. And Pater looking, firing downfield, a little wide for Maverick that time.
So forced out of their typical game plan of running the football in its last couple downs because of the penalty. And Tooele finds themselves in this 3rd and long situation. 3rd and 15. We'll see what they dial up here. But we've also seen Tooele pick up some chunk yardage on the offensive side tonight.
Yes, we have a couple times.
3rd and long, Eagles make some noise.
They've had some good seasons over the 110 years of football. Tooele, 5 state titles. And Pater's going to the end zone, and that is a little high. Their last state title here for Tooele was in 2002, but they won a bunch back in the 20s and 30s, Frank. You remember those?
When you were out here?
Yeah.
Coaching the team and giving them the inspiring pregame speech.
Back in 1928, and they were good, I'm telling you.
Why did they do it? I mean, I kind of miss that broadcasters do
I
that.
know. It was so good.
But why did they do it like that? He's on the outside. He's on the inside. Yes,
That's how they talk. Oh, man. 4th down. And Pater's going to try to throw. The throw back, and well read and defended by this Golden Eagle defense. And Jensen, one of your favorites, Frank. Cody's been all over the place. Stops it. And that is a big stop for Deseret Peak. They're down just 14-6, and they have the football. When we come back on America First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights.
The price break has been extended. Now through Monday at Strong Volkswagen. You could save thousands. Price breaks on every new Volkswagen. The all-new redesigned Tiguan, now only $255 a month. Plus a huge selection of new Atlas. And get 0% financing for 72 months. And at Strong, you get a lifetime warranty. The price break has been extended. Now through Monday.
Proudly serving Utah since 1955.
At Strong Volkswagen.
StrongVW.com.
It's in the thrill of starting strong, making gains. It's the real connections in between. It's in the satisfaction of being on the move. That brilliant feeling of getting somewhere.
Advanced Spine and Pain and Perry Homes. Thank you for being a sponsor of Deseret Peak Athletics.
Running back, Deseret Peak. Shout out Coach Cox. Gotta be nicer to me though.
And he just made the tackle. That's your guy, Frank. Player cards brought to you by Weber State University. Build the future you want to see. Cody Jensen shouting out one of the assistant coaches there. Andy, the athletic director here, was telling me when we invited them out to media night, they're kids, right? They were just stunned. They're like, are you kidding? And they're standing out there, next to these guys from Lone Peak.
First down for the Eagles.
A little intimidating. All right, well, let's see if the Golden Eagles can get something going here. And here comes Carter Stroyak, and Carter, good yardage. And Carter out of bounds at midfield as we take a look at our offensive players to watch for the Deseret Peak offense. Just 17 yards passing for Stroyak in the first half. Not much else out of really any of them. 13 yards on that last carry, but they're just barely over 100 yards of total offense in this game anyway.
Well, and 80 or so yards came on the first series of downs.
Right.
And so Tooele certainly stiffened on the defensive side, but a lot of mistakes on the side of the Golden Eagles, playing behind the chains.
All right, here goes Stroyak again. And Stroyak in trouble. He just had nowhere to go. Gets a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Stroyak does something interesting as we look at the defensive players to watch right here. Vainuku's terrific. But Stroyak does something different. When he starts scrambling around, he carries the ball in his offhand.
Yeah.
And exactly. It's hard to throw downfield when you're carrying the ball in your offhand. That could be just based on this is his first year of playing quarterback at this level. He played when he was a younger kid, but he was a receiver growing up and just told the coach he wanted to play quarterback. That's one of those things he'll have to work on as he continues his evolution at the quarterback position.
Definitely a process as a timeout is taken.
Is your car ready for school?
With a 2nd and 9 coming.
Yeah, you can see Stroyak, especially under pressure, just needs a little more experience as he's looking downfield. You can almost see his eyes sneaking off of the passing game downfield and looking at what's happening directly in front of him, and he takes off and runs. That's that's something you have to have some time and experience to overcome that.
Hey, meet all your favorite anime voice actors at FanX this September 25th through 27th. It's coming up. Fan favorites like Bleach, One Piece, My Hero Academia, and more. It's every anime fan's dream. FanX coming up September 25th through the 27th. Back to live action and a big hit right around the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Cruz Anderson on the reception. Nice gain after the catch. And this sets up a very manageable third down.
Boy, they really need something to happen on this drive. It's like you said, Frank, it's not been since that first drive of the game that they've really, well, they did march down the field once and then had a turnover. But right now, the most important thing is they need 3 yards, and Cruz Anderson is not going to get it.
They ran right into the strength of that Buffalo defense. That's number 58, Luke Dixon. And that's difficult to run through that portion of this defense. And I know they were just trying to get something, maybe set themselves up for a better 4th down scenario. But now Deseret Peak has a decision to make, and maybe it's not much of a decision. They're just going to keep the offense on the field.
I don't know.
Fighting for a win, the Golden Eagles.
3 tackles for loss and a sack for Luke Dixon. And here we go. Oh, Stroyek. It just play looked doomed from the start.
Right from the beginning. Quade Vowles, defensive end in the backfield, and immediately pushed Stroyek off of his mark, off of his running lane, and he just couldn't recover. Coach Buckheimer talking to his team, trying to encourage them, and still a game well within reach.
Absolutely. And I loved his interview with you at halftime when, they obviously went into the locker room feeling pretty good about themselves. And, he was fired up himself.
Well, this team just needs a little bit of something to go their way, cut out some of the mistakes and penalties, maybe a big play somewhere.
Vainuku. Oh, he's so good. Skips to the outside. Finally brought down from behind by Jensen.
Oh, no.
And he is staying down.
Oh, Barry. The ball came out right at the end, and it looked like he just kind of let it go. Like, on that plant foot, he went down. Kind of funny. And we just hope that there's nothing seriously wrong with Vainuku.
Some shops, they just give you an oil change and send you on your way.
But at Master Auto Tech, our master service goes beyond that.
Our master service package includes premium oil, full digital inspection, tire rotation, fluid top-offs, and a brake check.
Plus, BG EPR to clean the sludge out of your engine.
And BG MOA to extend engine life and performance.
Getting the master service means you're going to be doing it less often, saving you money over time.
So come down and ask for the master service. It's not just an oil change, it's peace of mind.
Your trusted, helpful expert, Master Auto Tech.
Because of neglect I faced during my childhood, my teeth deteriorated, and by the time I was an adult, they were just awful. I came to Stubbs Dental because I felt like I would be in the best of hands. I do a lot of work on social media, and the comments about my teeth were very hurtful and negative. Growing up, my teeth closed a lot of doors for me. Once I got my new smile, the opportunities have been endless. I'm gonna have this smile for the rest of my life. Thanks to Stubbs Dental and the All On X, my future looks bright.
Visit StubbsDental.com today.
America First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights is brought to you by R.C. Willey, Sunbelt Rentals, Utah State University, and FanX.
My name is Maverick Clarkson. I'm number 11 for Tooele High School. I'm a receiver, and I love my mom because she pays for the gas in my truck.
Absolutely. That's, mom's paying for your gas.
Yeah.
You better show her some love.
Well, I have something to say to Maverick Clarkson. Get a job. Pay for your own dang gas. Jeez.
He plays football. He didn't have time for that. Did you work when you were playing football?
Yeah, at Sorrento Italian Deli. I was making sandwiches, cutting meat,
and then
serving
you went to
up
practice?
salads. Oh, yeah.
Wow. 2nd down 4. Oh, look who's back. Johnny Gallegos following in Vainuku's footsteps. Vainuku, by the way, his numbers, 14 carries, 85 yards, and a touchdown already in this game. He has easily been the most productive player on either side of the ball. Tonight's game brought to you by America First, Utah's #1 credit union. If you're ready to get your money working, become a member today at americafirst.com.
Another terrific America First scholar athlete tonight.
Yeah, very talented.
I love, they call her nickname is the silent killer on the basketball court. She moves without the ball.
Defense, number 36. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
And then finds herself in an open position, gets the ball and drains it. Just like you used to do, Dave.
Uh-huh. That's me. Yes, sir.
Well, Gallegos in the game, I am certainly hopeful that Vainuku is going to find his way back. Let's see if we can get a shot of him on the sideline.
1st and 5. High snap, but Pater's got it. And Pater will get maybe a couple. The 2nd and 3 coming up. Pater 82 yards passing and 35 yards rushing in this game. McGee's Awards and Engravings, it's time to be recognized. Frank will interview tonight's winner, and they will be presented with our Thursday Night Lights trophy, which is provided by McGee's.
You know, Pater has been limping around all night as he does the quarterback sneak here.
Yeah. Now it's going to be a 3rd and about 3.
Watch him as he heads back to the huddle. Look, he's slow getting up. He's gimpy back to the huddle. And then when he runs the ball, he doesn't limp. Wow, and now he's headed toward the side.
That does not look good.
That does not look good. And they're going to make a change. He's complaining about something.
Yeah, I think his leg.
The
leg's not cooperating.
Wait, he's linked. There's a quarterback wearing number 80, and he's going to pick up a first down.
So that is a Master Auto Tech first down and more. This is like rugby. He's still going.
Talk about the
all the way
push.
down, nearly, to the University of Utah red zone. Eric Rojas.
20. That's my. I said 80. That was 20.
No, he is the backup quarterback.
And he is the backup quarterback, and he's ready to go again.
He doesn't want out. Got 15 yards on that one, and here they go again. And just like that, you see the chain started moving as soon as they snapped the ball.
Okay, well,
it's like walking in a putt.
I mean, that was a perfect example right there. I'm going to have to give a little. That chain gang was slow setting up. Like they didn't get to the setup until the next play. Had run.
I think they just kept moving, Frank.
Yeah, watch this.
Yeah,
this is the ultimate tush push right here. There he goes. He almost broke out of that.
Unreal. All right, 2nd and 8. Now he's going to throw Rojas. Oh, and there's going to be a flag coming here. Because he had Clarkson if he hadn't tripped up and fallen.
He did.
Got a little help with that, of course.
Clarkson, even with the double coverage, Clarkson looked like he had a little gap. Heading into the end zone, tripped up. We'll see a look here. Watch this. Does he? Yep.
Nice ball. Yeah.
He gets tripped up from behind.
And if he doesn't, that's probably a touchdown.
Well,
Chop block, 41 defense, half the distance.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
That means offsetting.
Well, this is going to be both against the defense.
Defense number 41, half the distance to the goal, results in a first down.
Okay, so they took the chop block. They didn't call the pass interference.
This is Siegfried and Jensen. Sorry. Robert J. DeBry, you make the call. My apologies there. Robert J. DeBry, you make the call.
It was. Wait, where's the. I didn't see the chop block. I saw the pass interference. Let's see if we can see something up here. Oh, there is a flag that goes right down into the middle, but a chop block is typically on an offensive player when a player's engaged up top and then hits a man below with another player. But apparently, Coach Buckhammer is satisfied with the call. As he walks over and explains it. Looks like one of his players was engaged, went low.
Oh, here we go. Look at the lead blocks and into the end zone. Do they give it to him? I think Gallegos got there, but the officials are going to say no. They're going to spot this ball at about a foot outside the end zone.
I think that's a good call. I think his knee hit the ground as he rotated over and landed in the end zone. So pretty good call right there, I believe, by the officials.
And again, they'll just pile it up. Tooele says touchdown. The officials have not made a call yet. I don't think they gave it to him again.
They did not. Gallegos called touchdown, but he's wearing the wrong uniform to make that call. Watch this. This is the previous run. Knee down. That's a good call. And then, and then he rotates over for the. Gallegos in the backfield.
All right, here we go. Gallegos loses the football and then lands on it in the end zone.
Yeah.
And he got it.
Yeah, and he has to recover it going into the end zone. And he did.
Yeah.
How about that?
Well, that worked out.
So that worked out nearly perfectly. Mesh point issues right here. New quarterback, new running back, results in a touchdown. Nice drive right there, but costly, as we're not sure if
what the deal is on Gus Pater. Yeah,
Pater and Vainuku.
Yeah, very costly indeed. And now Deseret Peak really needs to get something going with just a minute and a half to go here in the third quarter. And we got another flag down.
Part of the snap. False start. Offense, number 58. 5-yard penalty. Still free kick.
So they're just going to re-kick it.
Mm-hmm. Just a little farther back.
A little more like a field goal.
Yeah, and this is, of course, Maverick Clarelson.
And he got it.
Drilled it.
That's worth another tank of gas, Mom.
Do you think that's how it goes? Hey, listen, Maverick, you score a touchdown, that's a full tank.
Yeah.
You pick up a first down, that's like a quarter tank. You know, you make a reception, we'll see what that is.
We'll talk about it.
What's up?
There's your scoring summary brought to you by RGS Exteriors. 9 plays, 59 yards. The run by Gallegos. And they took 4:20 off the clock. Here's that touchdown again, Frank.
Well, see this. The obvious problems with the mesh. And it looked like, to be fair, it looked like Gallegos was reaching for the football, and you're supposed to just open up the breadbasket and let the quarterback set it in there and then clamp down on it. So a little issue with the mesh point, but talk about a fortuitous bounce.
Yeah, no kidding.
He's right back to him.
And as you pointed out, he's the only one that can touch it, and he does.
21-6, a minute 38 left in the third. Deseret Peak, still plenty of opportunity in this football game.
Yep, they have. They just need to pay it off. All right, a Utah State University kickoff, the state's #1 student experience on campus.
Short kick.
And it's going to be short again, and it will be fielded, though, and returned by William Heimer, who's upended there. By the way, let's take a look at the Max Shack. No, Lemma's not in there, but Frank is. Hey, keep it clean in there. Keep it neat. There's a vacuum.
Have you ever seen it more tidy than...
No, you're right. It looks very
the Max
nice.
Shack looks great. I came in here and I just moved some things around a little bit.
Oh, so you've already moved in. Lemma will be back tomorrow.
So Lemma will be back on the sideline tomorrow.
Or you're taking over?
Possession is 9/10 of the law. I think that's what they say. So.
Okay, well, I'll let you and Lemma fight that one out.
You know the thing I haven't been able to do yet? No one's run over here to get sized up for a suit.
Yeah, well, I don't think they trust you. All right, let's see what these Golden Eagles can do. 1st and 10. And good pickup for Stroyek on first down, and he's still up. And Stroyek up to midfield. He's had a couple of nice runs in this game, Frank. He had 60 yards rushing before that play on 12 carries.
Excellent pickup there, and he just kept going. A little injury to his hand, but that's his offhand. It's not his throwing hand. Don't worry about it. I think the biggest thing that stalled this drive is watch Heimer get in his way right here. Oops. That's his own player. Slowed him down.
29 yards on the pickup. First and 10. And again, they got something going. Screen pass to the outside. That's caught. And good yardage again. Cruz Anderson. And Anderson gets all the way down near the 20-yard line. And we'll remind you that Sugar House Furniture is Utah's solid wood furniture specialist located on Highland Drive. Huge pickup there for Cruz Anderson.
Yeah, there's plenty of talent. Like on this offensive side, we've seen Cruz Anderson make plays. We've seen Jensen make plays. Overman certainly. Heimer, the receiver, has made plays. And Stroyek, the quarterback. If they can just put it all together without shooting themselves in the foot, they'll be pretty productive.
26 yards on that pickup. Screen to the outside again. And this time Titan Washburn's got it, and he's down inside the 15-yard line, and they've got something going now.
They sure do. Keeping this Tooele defense on their heels. a little bit of a hurry-up offense. Now they'll take the ball and get up to the line of scrimmage. Stroyak goes over to get the call from his offensive coordinator, Tyler Garcia. This drive looks very much like the opening drive.
Exactly.
Ball game.
Second down, 3. Stroyak's going to just keep it, and he gets out of one tackle. Oh, he was wrapped up, but the rest of the posse right. In fact, I think Quade Vowles actually recovered and went back and got him again.
He gets credit for one tackle on that play. He almost tackled him twice, though. Vowles right off. It was just a misblocked at the line of scrimmage, and you see Vowles immediately in the backfield. Look, there he is, past the tackle, and Stroyak just had nowhere to go.
Well, that's a costly loss there, but it brings us to the end of the third quarter, and it's still very much a game up for grabs. It's a good one. Tooele, though, with that third quarter touchdown, leads at 21-6 here on America First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights.
Don't miss Sugar House Furniture's Labor Day dining sale. From now until September 1st, save 10% on all handcrafted dining sets. Beautiful in-stock options ready for immediate delivery. Sugar House Furniture, Utah's source for USA-made solid wood furniture.
Are you okay? You seem upset. Turns out you were right. Our car was breaking down and we did need a new one with a loan from America First Credit Union. Me saying there was no hurry and to wait was wrong. Hey, on the bright side, we got to meet Huey.
Get your money working with our low-rate auto loans, now with no payments for 90 days. FanX Salt Lake, the once-a-year event, is back. FanX is coming your way September 25th through the 27th. Join the ultimate 3-day pop culture experience where you can meet your favorite celebrities, explore an immersive vendor hall, hear special guests share stories, and connect with a community that shares your passion. FanX is the perfect place to bring your family, make new friends, and share unforgettable moments with fellow fans. Save on tickets now with promo code MAGIC at FanXSaltLake.com.
In grade school, when the teacher asked, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" I stood proud and said, "A rain gunner and siding installer." Jim Brown Jr. here, 4th generation owner of RGS Exteriors. My great-grandpa started the business in the 50s, then my grandpa, then my dad, and now me today. I wake up every day thinking, man, I am living the dream. If you want siding, windows, or gutters from people that really care, RGS Exteriors is your only call.
Don't miss Sugar House Furniture's Labor Day dining sale. Save 10% from now until September 1st. Order by Labor Day and have your table in time for Thanksgiving. Sugar House Furniture, Utah's source for USA-made solid wood furniture.
Hey, it's time for the Tony Finau Foundation and Coleman Knitty Mills Letterman's of Love Jacket giveaway. Bo from Coleman Knitty Mills is here presenting the jacket. Check it out, Frank, to Cody Jensen. Well deserved. Cody's been an exceptional leader from day one with his football program. He's been one of the hardest workers on the weight room and on the field, and we certainly see that tonight. He's worked to make himself a main contributor, really on offense, defense, and special teams. The Tony Finau Foundation and Coleman Knitty Mills proud to honor his achievements with this Letterman's jacket. Coleman Knitty Mills, quality that lasts a lifetime. How about Cody Jensen? And how about this offense? This drive, 80 yards. First drive is 80 yards and a touchdown. This drive, 55 yards. And the rest of the game, only 40 yards.
Yeah, and that last play put this Golden Eagle offense in a little bit of difficulty. 3rd down and long right here. Now,
so a third of their yards in this game have come on this drive.
Yes, absolutely.
Unbelievable.
We'll see if they can keep it going.
But you're right. They've got to finish it to make it all worthwhile. Stroyak got the ball on 3rd and 10, and he's in trouble. And Stroyak just had nowhere to go. As Vowles just bulled his way right through that line and just nothing doing.
Yeah, a little unfortunate because Vowles coming off of that left side, he's been very difficult to manage for this Deseret Peak offense, but Stroyak rolled right into him as he was trending toward that way, looking to throw the ball. And so a little bit of misfortune for that Deseret Peak offense. They'll keep the offense on the field.
You got to, don't you?
4th and 21. Yeah, I mean, there's just it's been so unproductive on the offensive side. This is in scoring position. You have to take a shot.
Yeah, they already lost 10. And here we go. Oh, how about this? Good cutback. Overman. And Overman. Well, I guess that was the right call, huh, Frank? Keep the offense on the field.
That was one of those plays where the Stroyak turns around, he hands the ball off, and I'm immediately saying no.
Yeah, this is never going to work. Yeah, it goes 22 yards.
And then I keep saying no as he's breaking tackles. No. Great play. Great play call. It went from terrible play call that's never going to work, but to what a great play call. In the space of 15 or 16 or 21 yards, I guess. Nice pickup there on 4th down.
Overman will stay in the game behind Stroyak. Let's see what they've dialed up here on 1st and goal. Overman's got it. And Overman is wrapped up and brought down.
Well, you only run that play when you're 4th and 21.
Yeah.
1st and goal. Non-productive.
So they lose a couple, and it's 1st and goal, but they're outside the 10.
Well, we'll see if they go back to that screen game. We'll see it right here. The defensive line just shuts down the gap immediately. And nowhere to go. Hey, you know who I saw on the field?
Who?
Vainuku.
Oh, well, yeah, he plays defense, too.
Well, yeah, but I thought he was going to be, he didn't run out the rest of that offensive series. So
he's a tough kid.
Well, yeah, he is a tough kid.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to see him back on the field.
All right, 2nd down, 10. High snap, flag down.
That's a
false start. Oh, they're backing up.
Eagle. Oh, man.
Right of snap. Ball start. Offense, number 80. 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
That's Heimer jumping off sides. Or leaving early anyway. So now they'll back it up. And I guess they're back in Overman territory.
Yeah. You got to find your comfort zone, and maybe that is
12 negative plays now in this game for minus 45 yards for Deseret Peak. Here we go. High snap. Oh, Stroyak never had a chance. Another negative play.
I was just going to say the sources did a fantastic job of
coming up with
pulling up that stat.
They did.
Yeah, that's good work. Because that is, if you look at the complexion of this football game, especially from the side of the Golden Eagles, that's one of the things. Coach talked about it. He harped on it. He talked about it at halftime. But cutting out the mistakes is crucial to get this offense generating points and scoring plays.
And if they do that, they've got a couple of touchdowns.
Absolutely.
They're going to stay on the field, of course. Stroyak's going to fire downfield. Just go into the end zone, and that's caught. I believe it's right in front of you. No, he dropped it.
It was right through his arms.
It looked like he had it, and then at the last second, I believe that was Andrew Harris.
It sure was.
Not able to hang on.
Watch the replay, Dave. This is a perfect pass. I mean, this ball is in on the money, in and out of the hands of the receiver.
Can I shout out Hu Tran, our field camera? That was another beautiful replay right in front of his camera.
Yeah. I'm probably like a B or so on the chain gang tonight.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, but Hu Tran, he's an A.
He's
A+.
been awesome. Yeah. By the way, 8 tackles for Dixon, 4 for loss, couple of sacks. And on 4th down, no go.
Yeah, ball just behind Washburn, and that is so disappointing.
You got a feel for these youngsters. They're a new school. They're a new team. They have no seniors, and they're giving it their all. 21-6, 8.5 to play here on America First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights.
For no matter what crosses your path, get coverage confidence with AAA insurance.
Your whole life, You woke up before the sun, and worked hard, so your family could have the things they want. Everything was going great, until one night when you were hit by a drunk driver. Now you're out of work, bills are piling up, and you're worried about your family. As Utah's original personal injury law firm, our team at Robert J. DeBry will get you the settlement you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
For refreshingly good service, get coverage confidence with AAA Insurance.
Crowd out here having a good time. Game recap is brought to you by America First Credit Union. America First has everything you need to reach your financial goals faster, so head to americafirst.com and join the home team today. And it started out pretty darn good for the Golden Eagles, Frank, way back when the sun was still shining.
Well, you're exactly right. How about this, Stroyek? Nice run right here. Well, he's just going to take it to the house. That's a touchdown for the Golden Eagles, but not to be outdone. There he is, number 3. That shoots for the touchdown. How about the pick right here by Tooele? They get the ball back, and then it just kind of becomes the Tooele show. Touchdown by Vainuku, touchdown by Gallegos, and that will take us to the point, right? Yeah, exactly where we are right now. And as I watch this game, Dave, I don't know that I would say Tooele has dominated this game.
No, absolutely not. I think, they've played well. I'm not trying to take anything away from them. But the mistakes have just piled up.
Agreed.
For this young Deseret Peak team.
I agree.
They're 4th down, 1 for 3, and 2 of them were really, really long attempts.
Mm-hmm.
It's just rough. And then on the other side of it, you got Tooele. Their 3rd down efficiency, 7 for 10. That's fantastic. Deseret Peak is 2 for 9.
70%. Like if you're in the mid 40% on 3rd down conversions, you think that's pretty good. They're 70%. The ability to keep a drive alive. 3rd down conversions on both sides of the ball.
Yeah,
very
absolutely.
meaningful.
Which time of possession, which you're not a big fan of.
That's like a trash stat.
Yeah. Although the yardage has improved somewhat, as you see Deseret Peak stop that play. 181 yards total for Deseret Peak, and for a while they were woefully behind. Tooele's knocking on 300.
Yep. They call the time of possession the carp of football stats.
The carp?
Yeah, because it's a trash fish.
Well,
it's terrible.
To further illustrate your argument, time of possession in this game is almost dead even. It's separated by about a minute.
There you go. There's the sources once again.
Yeah, sources tell me.
The sources, they've been on it tonight.
The sources have been great. One of the sources is actually your handler. He'll be back down on the field shortly. Oh, how about this? Right up the middle, and a huge Master Auto Tech 1st down for Johnny Gallegos, 20 yards.
Now, we saw Vainuku on the defensive side. Watch this. Watch that. Rides the running back through the line of scrimmage. Gallegos takes it. Big hole. Rumbles and stumbles downfield for a big 1st down.
Rumbling, stumbling.
I want to call a game like that someday. Just like the old timers.
Come on, you have called those. Uh-oh, down he goes.
There we go. Guess who?
Yeah.
There's our guy. Cody Jensen with the jacket.
He's got a new Coleman Knitting Mills jacket. It's beautiful.
By the way, did you see Bo from Coleman Knitting Mills? I think that guy could take a few snaps. Look at this play right here. Cody Jensen.
9-yard loss on that takedown.
Excellent. Great play. And so now Deseret Peak has a chance to stifle what looked like it was going to be a very productive drive. That one big play right there. 2nd and 19.
All right, here we go. Eric Rojas still in at quarterback. We haven't seen Pater since he limped off earlier.
Well, they're trying to run the clock all the way down, and they ran it all the way down to 0.
That's good work, but you need to snap it.
You need to snap it
right before then.
Before the zeros.
All right, here we go again. And this is an offense that is really built. I'm thinking back to the Utes, a couple of those long drives they had in the second half that were just, Kyle Whittingham had to just been in heaven chewing up the clock. And this is the kind of offense that does that, just running things out. Down 5:40 to play in the game.
Yeah, that Kyle Whittingham, the way that offense performed against UCLA, that was like a dream case scenario for Coach Whittingham. If he can run the ball and dominate at the line of scrimmage, oh, man, he'll take that all day long. Big third down right here for Deseret Peak.
3rd and 23. And firing up for grabs, trying to get Maverick. He's well out of bounds, so 4th and long coming. And hey, we're going to be doing our bus stop of the game coming up before we wrap this one up, Frank. And I think we've got a pretty good candidate. We'll get back to that.
We sure do. We should have a couple in there somewhere. So this that's a nice job by that Golden Eagle defense, forcing the 4th and long at a punting situation.
What a punt. Holy smokes. All the way back to the 8-yard line. 65-yard kick.
Where was the returner? Was there a returner on that, Dave? I didn't see a returner.
Yeah, it sailed 20 yards over his head.
Well, that was unexpected.
We're going to go to break right now. Stay tuned because we're going to have our bus stop of the game coming up next on Thursday Night Lights.
Don't miss Sugar House Furniture's Labor Day dining sale. From now until September 1st, save 10% on all handcrafted dining sets. Beautiful in-stock options ready for immediate delivery. Sugar House Furniture, Utah's source for USA-made solid wood furniture.
Hey, just a reminder that me and some friends are headed to the credit card bill tomorrow.
Again, I hate that you're always going to the credit card. Why can't you stay here and do things with us?
You don't generate the same interest. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Get your money working and keep more of it at home with 0% interest for 6 months on new Visa credit cards at America First.
Don't miss Sugar House Furniture's Labor Day dining sale. Save 10% from now until September 1st. Order by Labor Day and have your table in time for Thanksgiving. Sugar House Furniture, Utah's source for USA-made solid wood furniture.
Don't say Nitsa. All right, guess what time it is? It's the bus stop of the game.
It is.
That's the bus stop of the game, Luke Dixon. How about that? Good old Luke. He was at our media night, having a good time, showing off his dancing skills.
Oh, man. I don't know.
And Luke gets our bus stop of the game.
I wanted him to bus stop dancing.
And now just trying to put the finishing touches on this.
Yeah, game's still not out of reach. 15-point lead here. There's plenty of time. If Deseret Peak can go down and score here, and they're right back in this game. Like, we're talking 2 scores. They just have to get something going.
Just stop making mistakes.
Yeah,
positive yards.
Yeah, all those things.
I mean,
just the little things.
They've had some chunk plays, Frank. They've had a couple of them, and Stroyek's had a couple of them,
including a 4th and 21.
little delayed handoff. Well, another one, Overman. That's
Yes.
the one you were just talking about,
Yep.
the 4th and 21. So.
Yep. Yeah, a little confusion in the backfield right there as Cruz and
Mesh
Eli
point.
and everybody. Yeah, the mesh point. Timing was mixed up in the backfield. That's an obvious advantage for the defense when the offense is out of tune.
Timing is everything. 3rd down 5. Stroyek trying to get something going. He's pretty good, pretty squirrely in there when he gets running, but not when he's got 4 jerseys around him. 4 white jerseys saying, And down he goes.
Yeah, and part of the issue that the Golden Eagles have had tonight is this is a pretty good defensive front from Tooele, and we've seen them in the backfield all night long. The offensive line for the Golden Eagles not quite able to keep that defensive front set. Now they'll have to punt it away.
And the punt is away. It's not going very far.
Yeah.
Now, in a situation like this, Frank, you got 3.5 to go. You just keep running the ball, right?
Yes. Yeah, you're just going to
You're not going to pull a Utah, Wyoming. Yeah, okay.
No. Oh, no. Are you talking about when Coach Whittingham called for the onside kick, and then the opposing coach, who was that? It wasn't Christensen.
He was not happy.
He came out to midfield, and he told Coach Whittingham that he was number 1.
That was a 22-yard kick, by the way.
Unbelievable.
Speaking of Wyoming, after the Utes dispose of Cal Poly on Saturday, they get to go to Laramie. Remember those days? You went there once.
Oh, I went there many times. Many times.
No, you did not as a player.
Laramie is no, that's true.
Yeah, as a player, you only went there once.
Just one time.
Yeah, lucky you.
Laramie, I've been to Laramie several times,
but
though.
Broadcasting, yes.
Throughout the
we
years.
both have.
And the color of Laramie is brown. That's it.
And it's
doesn't
never
matter
easy
the time
to
of
get
year.
there.
No.
Apologies to our listeners and viewers in Laramie, but it is a tough place to get to.
I love people
I
from
like
Wyoming.
the Laramie, the town.
Absolutely.
And there's a great steakhouse just outside of it. I remember that because Bill Marcroft used to take us and never pay.
Knee down. He should be down right there.
Yeah, he should be.
Yeah, Bill Marcroft, America's guest, may he rest in peace, would never pay for a meal.
No.
But he was the best.
Hey, your boy Jensen, 9 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, and a sack.
You know the name of the restaurant that you're talking about in
You know
Laramie,
what I'm talking
Wyoming?
about? Yeah, that's just south of it.
The Cavalry Man.
That's it.
Yeah.
I think it's more like one word, the cavalryman.
Did I sound like 2 words?
You sound like the cavalry man.
They had a great wagon wheel salad buffet.
Oh, yeah. It was awesome.
It was fantastic. Well, Tooele looks like they're going to pick up their 2nd win on the year. They did some good stuff tonight. There's a lot to like about this team. Maverick Clarlson.
Yeah.
Vainuku is fantastic. Gallegos played well. Rojas came back in the quarterback position, backup position. He played well. Luke Dixon. We called Quade Vowell's name quite a bit. There's players on this football team.
He had 2 tackles on 1 play.
They said padding the stats.
If we were going to go MVP, both teams, the 2 teams tonight, Frank, combined for 21 tackles for loss and 10 sacks.
Wow.
I mean, a defensive battle as Rojas goes deep. And we were just talking about throwing deep.
Mm-hmm. Like it was unnecessary.
And they did.
But, scenario. That was the scenario that you're, long yardage to pick up and might as well throw it up in the air. And when you have a guy like Maverick Clarlson, he never runs out of gas.
No,
you
he
know what
doesn't,
I mean?
so to speak. I see what you did there.
Yeah, thank you.
And kicks point afters, too. Up and in.
Extra point is good. Again, by number 11, Maverick Clarlson.
There's Maverick. Wonder what kind of truck he drives. Here's that play. Rojas going deep.
Look at
double coverage.
Yeah, but Clarelson splits the coverage, and then he gets a step behind it. And what Rojas did is he threw the ball out there so his receiver could go get it. Very nice execution. Hope that Pater is okay. He limped off the field. But to be fair, he was limping from the very first play. Like he was dealing with something. We hope that he's able to return quickly. But Rojas, well, he's played well.
Frank, I got another brain twister for you.
Yep.
It's our that last drive. Okay. 3 plays.
Yes.
31 yards. That was the drive. But it was a 38-yard touchdown reception by Charleston on the scoring survey. Now, how did that happen?
Oh, man, that's crazy.
Think about that.
But there had to be a penalty.
Couple of them, to be exact.
Yep.
No, wait. Oh, no, sorry. It was not. It was tackles for loss. According to my sources.
It was tackles for loss.
Yeah, I wish my source would put the headset on occasionally. I keep trying to get him to, and he never wants to because he's saving his broadcast voice for when he does University of Utah women's basketball games again this year.
Is that happening? They renewed the contract even after last year?
Yep.
Well, good for
They're
you.
back. But, like I said, I keep telling Tyson, is that thing even working? Well, you have to put the mic in front of your mouth, Mr. Broadcaster. Yeah, apparently it's not on. So that's not on Tyson. And the short kick. Fortunately, things could have been even worse. So you just talked about things to like, things that look good for Tooele. I think there's some things to like in terms of the long-term future of this Deseret Peak team. Now, the first year, they're growing pains. It's tough. You don't have seniors yet. But I like the coaching staff, what they're trying to do. And they play hard. I'll give them that.
Oh, it's going to be
hit hard.
It's going to be a process. And they're going to get some more talent around here. They're finally get a senior next year on the team, or several. And more experience. And that's just, that's challenging. Now, that is... did Heimer get penalized on that? That would be his. No, I don't think he did. But there was extracurrical after that play. They probably could have thrown his flag. That would have been his second.
That would have been
unsportsmanlike.
Yeah. Stroyek, down he goes. Just a one-handed, manhandled sack. And that's Jaden Chen-Hu who comes up with a big sack there.
Wow. He just dismissed.
He's their big 300-pound sophomore defense.
All of 160 pounds of him tried to block Chen-Hu, but it was not to be done. 305 pounds will win that battle every day.
Now, 66 yards lost on 15 tackles for loss.
Yikes.
Yeah. Just a reminder again, tomorrow night we got a big one for you. Corner Canyon and Liberty, Arizona. Nice pass as they split that zone, and he found Titan Washburn right in the middle of it.
Oh, no, and Washburn's slow getting up, holding that hamstring area. We'll hope that he's okay.
There's our upcoming schedule, by the way, brought to you by McGee's, Liberty, and Corner Canyon, 2-time defending state champions from each state. So kind of a unification bout in that one, Frank. And next Thursday, we get to head up to Morgan as they'll take on Provo, 2 really good teams. I know Tyson Ewing, our chief statistician, is excited about that. He has ties to Morgan, of course. Flag is down. And then it obviously tries to get us to go to Taggart's for dinner.
Wait, we're doing that, right?
Probably.
I mean, that Taggart's is an interesting experience. If you haven't done it, you should do it.
Well, I'll tell you this.
It's interesting.
If you need to communicate with anyone, do it before you get there because cell phones don't work inside.
Like a long ways before you get there.
Illegal shift on the offense. The runner never came set. That penalty's declined. Will be second down.
I love Paul Binns.
Because
he's the best. He never leaves you wondering, what was that call?
Yeah, and he doesn't even use a microphone.
No, that's just him. That's just his voice.
Just him projecting his voice across the stadium.
Oh, boy. Little sidearm pass outside. Good for a couple. Stroyek's hung in there. Think of the hits he's taken.
Yeah, he's taken a beating.
Oh, my word.
He has taken a beating tonight, but he just keeps on ticking. Good for him. Lots of talent on this Golden Eagles football team. If they can, they'll figure out a way to put it all together one of these games. And eliminate the mistakes.
Oh, Frank, he's been sacked 8 times. And it feels like all of them are just make it 9. I mean, just brutal.
Yeah, just brutal. Like, they're not like, I mean, sacks can be
like
violent.
Tripped up. Yeah, no, right.
Violent anyway, but these are like,
these are like
rough.
Extraordinary.
Yes. Yeah. Like,
well, they don't really even have to run a play now. I don't know why they would. It's 15 seconds left.
Yeah, that's 305 pounds falling on top of you. That's uncomfortable.
They are going to run a play here.
Good.
And Stroyek running for his life. But how about that? He gets right past 4 big linemen and finally just takes a seat and may as well. There was no one downfield anyway. So that'll do it. So a rivalry is born. And forevermore, Tooele will be known as the team that won the first game of this rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
And 100 years from now, Frank, they'll say, way back in 2025.
And they'll say it like this. When they were talking like this on the radio.
Yeah.
Way back in 2025.
Oh, man.
Well, that was fun. I love a rivalry game.
I do too.
And this Deseret Peak team has a lot to look forward to.
And so do we, because Frank's going to go interview the Tooele Buffaloes. There's 3 of them right there on America First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights.
Build your jacket at Coleman Knitting Mills.
Looking for the perfect suit for that special occasion? At Mr. Mac, we have the best selection of suits for weddings, missions, and more. From boys' suits to men's formal wear, we've got you covered. Complete your look with our great accessories, including shirts, ties, shoes, and belts. And with free alterations, you'll always get the perfect fit. Come into one of our 9 convenient locations today or MrMac.com. Mr. Mac, locally owned and operated for nearly 60 years, making you look your best.
Had a great time tonight. Ooh.
Play unicorn glitter!
You two are getting good. You're the youest you in your home. So make it your home your way with RC Willey.
The challenges of college are easier to overcome when you're embraced by community. Surrounded by beauty. Inspired by quality. And empowered by opportunity. It's all here at Weber State. Find your brilliance.
Build your jacket at Coleman Knitting Mills.
Welcome back on our America First game recap. 28-6 final. Tooele defense, Frank, 16 tackles for loss, 9 sacks, 75 total yards lost on all of that. How about that? Let's go down to Frank with the winning team now. Frank.
16 tackles for loss, 9 sacks, 75 negative yards. That's quite a defensive effort, Coach.
Yeah, happy with how our boys stepped up after that first drive. Thought they played tough, played together, and just happy with the outcome here.
Not a perfect effort, but you got the win, and you were certainly dominant at the line of scrimmage, just where you want to be.
Yep, exactly. I mean, I tell the big guys that's where it starts up front, offense and defensive line, and they know we we put that pressure on them, and they stepped up to the challenge tonight. I'm happy for the kids. I'm happy they got this win.
Well, it's a rivalry win, second win on the season. Tell me, what should we look forward to coming up next for this football team?
We're just going to keep battling. It's like I tell these kids every day, effort, energy, execution, the things we can control. Just do our best to go in and compete every week and set that expectation that we can. I think this was a good win for us as we go into, the later parts of our region, and just excited for these guys, man. I hope that they know they can, and we're going to keep after them and get them right.
Everybody gets excited about a little hardware, and guess what? With that win tonight, you get some hardware as the Thursday Night Light champion.
There it goes. I think Frank made a clean escape. Well, there you go. Tooele Buffaloes winning tonight. And just a reminder, tomorrow night we got a great one for you. We'll be out at Corner Canyon High School as they take on Liberty from Arizona. That's tomorrow night on our usual stations, KJS TV, KNYU TV, and all our various social media platforms. For now, thanks for joining us tonight, everybody. We appreciate everyone who took part in this rivalry and breaking in a brand new school out here at Deseret Peak. It's been a fun night. We'll see you again tomorrow on America First Credit Union's Friday Night Rivals.
You know you can trust Victor's Tires. Getting ready to roll for your summer road trip? Trust Victor's to make sure your ride is safe and roadworthy. We'll top off your fluids and make sure you'll be cool on the road. Victor's Tires, the place you can trust.
Air quality in Utah can rank among the worst in the nation. To solve this, researchers at Utah State University collect organic compounds to run through a hydrocarbon analyzer. Their data helps government and industry reduce air pollution and its effects on public health.
I'm an Aggie. I'm working to improve Utah's air quality.
Growing up, I always had a unique smile, and then I lost it. Alcoholism not only destroyed me and my smile, but my entire reason to smile.
Tom's drinking took a toll on his health and his teeth.
When I finally did get sober, I was incredibly self-conscious.
I was so excited to get my brother back, and I was so excited to help him get his smile back.
When I got my implants at Stubbs Dental, it not only gave me back my smile, but my reason to smile. Thanks to my sister Megan Stubbs Dental, I have my smile back.